WFLI.
Hey, Jeff.
Yeah.
It's Alex and Daryl.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear me all right?
Sounds real good.
All right, great. Can you hear Daryl?
Hey.
You sound good, too.
All right.
All right, well, we'll go on here in about 2 minutes then.
Oh, okay. You can go on exactly 7:10?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll count you down.
All right, thank you.
One minute to air.
Yes, sir. Hey, Daryl. Just in case I forget, we need to make sure that when it comes game time, we hit mark in.
Okay.
Just like right before the kickoff.
Okay.
Because that's when it actually starts taping, so that when we put it on the internet, that's when it'll actually start.
So make sure you hit the green.
Mark. Yeah.
We got all that turned on.
Yep. We're all good.
.30 seconds to air. Ten seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good evening, Red Raider fans, and welcome to the Baylor Broadcasting Network's coverage of Week 2 football action. Tonight at Heywood Stadium, your Baylor Red Raiders take on the Bears of Bradley Central. Bradley Central is certainly no team to overlook as they return 12 starters and an experienced quarterback in Bryce Copeland, and a large line that could put up quite the fight here tonight. Baylor comes into this game with a lot of confidence after the 44-7 win last week versus the Trojans of Saudi Daisy, and they hope to continue that success today. We want to remind you that tonight's pregame show is brought to you by Franklin American Mortgage Company. Looking to buy or refinance a home? Then go with a company you can trust, Franklin American Mortgage, your nationally recognized mortgage lender. Whether you're working directly with Franklin American Mortgage or one of their valued industry partners, you get the financing that best meets your needs and the service you deserve. Contact us today at 1-800-295-1020. Let our service guide you home. Franklin American Mortgage is an equal housing lender. Tonight's game is brought to you live, online, or on the radio at 1070 AM WFLI. Folks, we're going to take a quick commercial break, but when we return, we'll discuss tonight's game. Stay tuned. I'd like to remind you that tonight's game is sponsored by Weeks Paving. Weeks provides quality construction of roads, parking lots, driveways, and many other surfaces. For more information, call 423-821-2669 or visit them on the web at weekspaving.com. And remember, with Weeks Paving, quality does not have to be expensive. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Lawson Electric Company. Since its establishment in 1925, Lawson Electric Company has grown to become Tennessee's largest full-service electrical contracting company with more than 80 years of successful service. Lawson Electric manifests its commitment to quality through its more than 375 employees. Lawson's significant investments in state-of-the-art equipment and human resources allow Lawson to serve its customers with the tools and manpower required when special needs arise. For more information, call Ryan Crimmins, Baylor Class of 78 at 423-267-5471 or visit them on the web at www.lawsonelectric.com. Tonight's game is brought to you by Crust Pizza. Has all that cheering made you hungry? Then stop by either downtown on South Broad Street or right down Signal Mountain Road in Red Bank for a post-game bite. Crust offers a variety of cracker-thin, crust-style pizzas along with an array of fresh salads and delicious pasta dishes, and the most affordable beer list in town. Open till 11 p.m., Crust is the perfect post-game venue for Red Raider fans, both young and old. Pratt & Associates. Pratt Home Builders, once again, has been listed among the top 200 builders in the country. Chattanooga continually calls Pratt the best of the best, and it looks like America agrees. The best homes for the best value, Pratt Homes, 757-7687, or visit prattliving.com. Pratt Homes and Baylor classes of 94 and 96 say, Go Raiders. Kelly Auto Group. At Baylor, going the distance is a commitment that can bring a team a championship. At Kelly Quality Pre-Owned, going the distance means standing behind our pre-owned vehicles with a money-back guarantee. Yep, a money-back guarantee. When you buy a quality-owned Kelly car, you also get a free oil change, concierge and shuttle service, and free peace of mind. Our fair value market pricing saves you money. Our money-back guarantee lets you buy with total confidence. 153 at Shallowford and Riverfront at MLK. Wells Fargo Advisors. In football, a Hail Mary pass or a trick play can put points on the scoreboard, but victory usually depends on a successful game plan and a diverse playbook. It's the same with investing. Wells Fargo Advisors has the experience, tools, and perspective to help create a diversified investment plan that's right for you. Call financial advisor J.R. Fitch at Wells Fargo Advisors in Dalton at 706-278-5232. Jane's Fine Jewelry. Tonight's game is brought to you by Jane's Fine Jewelry and Gifts at 735 Broad Street downtown. Visit Jane's Monday through Friday from 9:30 to 3:30 or visit them on the web at janesfineJewelry.com. Stop by to see Jane's eye-catching rings, bracelets, earrings, and necklaces. Jane's also specializes in unique gifts and custom work. Your outdated pieces can be redesigned for a one-of-a-kind new look. Jane's, small shop, big selection. Welcome back to the banks of the Tennessee River, where the sun is falling on Heywood Stadium and your Baylor Red Raiders prepare for kickoff. I'd like to remind you that tonight's pregame show is brought to you by Franklin American Mortgage Company. Hey sports fans, are you buying or refinancing a home? Then look no further than the professionals at Franklin American Mortgage. You always get a winning game plan and customer service that's second to none when you work with Franklin American Mortgage or one of their valued industry partners. 1-800-295-1020. Let our service guide you home. Franklin American Mortgage is an equal housing lender. Daryl, after the success of last week, what do you think the Red Raiders spent their time focusing on during practice this week?
Well, anytime, Alex, after a first game, you want to shore up the mistakes that you made in game one. I know we had a holding penalty on a passing play and negated a long run, and I know that we set up a beautiful picket fence on the punt return where Jeff Bowens, I think, or it was one of our guys that took it back about 60 yards on a beautiful return, and there was a penalty on that cost us a touchdown to come back. But you want to iron out the mistakes that are correctable. And Baylor played a tremendous football game last week, but there's a lot of things that you saw on the field that could easily be corrected. And as a coach, you have to feel great about that after a 44-7 win and knowing that you left a lot of plays out there. You made quite a few mistakes, had penalties that are corrected. I know that if I was on this coaching staff, I would be tremendously enthusiastic and happy about the prospect of what kind of team we could have this year.
Definitely, Darryl. Last week we came in knowing that we had a young offensive line, but we had also a very experienced set of skilled players to surround those lines, and the line performed outstanding for the youngness that they have. Only one returning starter on offense and defense, and that's Heavy D, as we call him, and they performed outstanding. And those senior leaders and those junior leaders on the outside, those skill players, led them beautifully. It was just really great to see this team come together just for the first game of the season last week. Yeah, it really was, Alex. You know, coming over, I was listening to the radio, and they were talking about how Baylor dominated the line of scrimmage. And, you know, what I liked about what I saw last week is the ability to stretch the defense vertically down the field. And then George had a lot of more running lanes. You know, used to in the past, guys want to put 8, 9 men, you know, in the box. But the ability to throw the football vertically down the field will reduce a lot of that. And the offensive line did a tremendous job for making quick gaps for George. And George looked like he's got another gear that he didn't have last year. And it was exciting to see the verticality of the passing game and the ability of George to get to the line of scrimmage and hit the hole with another gear. So it was exciting last week to see our offense perform. It really was. George Porter ended up the game last week with, I believe, is just under 200 yards. He was about 5 yards short of getting that 200-yard game. And as you said, with Michael O'Connor and Nick Tiano at quarterback, both of those players have just the strongest of arms, and they both can put it downfield for the big receiver in Reggie Upshaw. We've got Jeff Bowens. There's also Isaac White, Chandler Gallagher, and Joey Rogers, all receivers that we're throwing downfield to. And as you said, that just gives your offense so much balance to be able to take that long ball and then come right back up the middle with George Porter, Houston Clements. It's really just a great balance to this team. We can do it all.
And then mix big Jalen Simmons in there, a big bruiser at the end of the game when the other team is worn down and tired. And there's a possibility, Alex, of a lot of things that we can do offensively, and that versatility is going to cause defensive to not be certain what we're going to do. And that balanced attack that we showed last week can prove to be very helpful in the conference that we play in.
Yeah, Darryl, as you said, Jalen Simmons coming there. He's a senior at 5'11", 226 pounds. He is just a big man, and he's very similar. He reminds me of 2 years ago we had a fullback who came in on goal line situations. It's John Mackey.
Mm-hmm.
He was mainly a defensive
player.
End. I believe. And he would come in and he just barrels through there, opens up holes. And Jalen Simmons is a lot like him, except he's got the speed to go along with it. And Jalen's a very powerful player as he is so big, and that's just a great player, as you said, coming late in the game. Teams are a little tired, and that just brings in a new, fresh set of legs, and that man's harder to bring down than a brick wall.
Yeah, he is, and also on the defensive side of the ball, I mean, he's what you call a heavy hitter. I mean, you hear a sound down there, and Jalen is involved. I mean, he's you can hear the violence of his hits, and he talking to Coach Burr a few weeks ago, and he was really excited about having Jalen on the defensive side of the ball and just talking about what type of special player he was going to be for us. And, it's just exciting, and just looking forward to this game tonight, Alex.
Yeah, Darryl, and as you said, we've got Jalen Simmons at linebacker. He's playing middle linebacker. That's where he starts. And then on the outside, we've got number 16, Colton Jumper. And if Jalen Simmons isn't that hard-hitting player, that hard-hitting linebacker, Colton Jumper is. He has gotten all the press, and he definitely deserves it over the summer. He's gained about 20 pounds since last season, and he hasn't lost a single second in speed. And with those two at linebacker going up the middle, you got something to go through right there.
Right, and not only that too, Alex, you got a very experienced secondary. I was talking to Coach Reynolds and his son Bryce and all the guys that returned in the secondary. And when you've got a back line of defense with experience that know what they're doing and is comfortable in playing this system, and Russell Burton, and Russell's the hit man, and Russell's not shy about coming up and laying a lick from your secondary as well. So defensively, after the first drive at Saudi, our guys settled down and played a tremendous game the rest of the way. And like I said, it was almost like they were saying, we gave you one, and, we're not giving anything. Matter of fact, at the end of the game, there was only under 100-yard rushing that we held them to. And, we just looking forward to seeing our guys just get better each week.
Certainly. We're going to take a quick break for the pregame prayer. folks, stay tuned. We're going to take another quick pause for the national anthem. Welcome back, Red Raider fans. We just heard the pregame prayer and the national anthem played here at Heywood Stadium. And Darrell, as the players get ready to enter onto the field, we continue to assess the game. The matchup that I'm really excited to see tonight is going to be between their linemen and
That would be Austin Sanders.
They've got a 6'6", 300-pound senior lineman, and he's going up against Heavy D.
Yep.
And that will be a clash of the Titans right there. Those are two huge guys, and Austin Sanders is already committed to UT, and that's going to be a good matchup tonight that we're going to see down the field.
Well, yeah, it is, and and that brings us to the key to the game it's the letter initial CTLOS. And that will be control the line of scrimmage. And I think that's going to be the key for Baylor being able to stop Bradley's run. Bradley don't have the skilled people that they've had over the past years. But, controlling the line of scrimmage is going to be a big key. And Derek going up against Austin Sanders should be a clash of two great football players, a Tennessee commit, and I'm sure Derek is going to end up playing at the next level as well. So, that should be a battle to look and see at the end of the night who have won that. As Bradley returned one offensive starter on the offensive line. So that's going to be a key to see what kind of development of their offensive line they have. But other than that, in the line of scrimmage, this game with the quarterback play at Baylor with both of them being two new starters as they alternating, it's going to be important to be able to establish the line of scrimmage, Alex.
Yes, Darryl, certainly. The captains for tonight's game for the Baylor Red Raiders are number 7, Reggie Upshaw, number 18, Jeffrey Bowens, number 6, Landry Taylor, and number 39, Sam Green.
And there's a Baylor stand at the sign, Alex, and the crowd is quiet, and as they wait for them to usher them out to the field for the coin toss. And you got a beautiful night, man. You look up and you see the mountains and the beautiful scenery that we have here at Baylor Stadium, and when that sun go down and the heat go down with it, it's going to be a perfect weather for a great football game tonight.
Certainly. The weather is set right for this game tonight, and it's definitely proving to be quite an exciting one so far here tonight. Fans are ready, and excitement is in the air, and Darryl, I'm just ready to see some football. I
am too, Alex. Your first home game, we opened the season on the road, and we're back at the friendly confines of Heywood Stadium, and all the red that we see, and the students are back in school, and it's just a great night for Friday night football and the Red Raiders to play their first home game.
Definitely, Daryl. Well, Red Raider fans, the stadium is full and the players have taken the field. Thank you for tuning in to the Franklin American Mortgage Company pregame show. We will return with the opening kickoff after this commercial break.
Nice.
Tonight's game is sponsored by Weeks Paving. Weeks provides quality construction of roads, parking lots, driveways, and many other surfaces. For more information, call 423-821-2669 or visit them on the web at weekspaving.com. And remember, with Weeks Paving, quality does not have to be expensive. Tonight's game is brought to you by Lawson Electric Company. Since its establishment in 1925, Lawson Electric Company has grown to become Tennessee's largest full-service electrical contracting company with more than 80 years of successful service. Lawson Electric manifests its commitment to quality through its more than 375 employees. Lawson's significant investments in state-of-the-art equipment and human resources allow Lawson to serve its customers with the tools and manpower required when special needs arise. For more information, call Ryan Crimmins, Baylor Class of 78, at 423-267-5471, or visit us on the web at www.lawsonelectric.com. Tonight's game is brought to you by Crust Pizza. Has all that cheering made you hungry? Then stop by either downtown or on South Broad Street or right down Signal Mountain Road in Red Bank for a post-game bite. Crust offers a variety of cracker-thin crust-style pizzas along with an array of fresh salads and delicious pasta dishes, and the most affordable beer list in town. Open till 11 p.m., Crust is the perfect post-game venue for Raider fans both young and old. Pratt & Associates. Pratt Home Builders, once again, has been listed among the top 200 builders in the country. Chattanooga continually calls Pratt the best of the best, and it looks like America agrees. The best homes for the best value. Pratt Homes, 757-7687, or visit prattliving.com. Pratt Homes and Baylor classes of 94 and 96 say, Go Raiders. At Baylor, going the distance is a commitment that can bring a team a championship. At Kelly Quality Pre-Owned, going the distance means standing behind our pre-owned vehicles with a money-back guarantee. Yup, a money-back guarantee. When you buy a quality-owned Kelly car, you also get a free first oil change, concierge and shuttle service, and free peace of mind. Our fair value market pricing saves you money. Our money-back guarantee lets you buy with total confidence. 153 at Shalford and Riverfront at MLK. Wells Fargo Advisors. In football, a Hail Mary pass or a trick play can put points on the scoreboard. The victory usually depends on a successful game plan and diverse playbook. It's the same with investing. Wells Fargo Advisors has the experience, tools, and perspective to help create a diversified investment plan that's right for you. Call financial advisor J.R. Fitch at Wells Fargo Advisors in Dalton at 706-278-5232. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Jane's Fine Jewelry and Gifts. Since 1986, Jane has been helping Chattanoogans choose from her exciting collection of fine jewelry and unique gifts. Jane also offers custom designs, special orders, repair services, and in-house accounts. Visit Jane's at 735 Broad Street in the James Building, open Monday through Friday from 9:30 to 3:30 or by appointment. On the web at janesfinejewelry.com. Jane's, small shop, big selection. Welcome back, Red Raider fans. Here at Baylor Broadcasting Network, we prepare for the kickoff. Bradley Central has taken the field, and they will be kicking off to the Red Raiders. Baylor will be going right to left on the radio dial. And here we go, Darryl. This is kickoff time.
All right, and Bradley did win the toss, and they deferred, and Baylor will receive the football for the first possession of the ball game.
Back to receive for the Red Raiders is number 6, Landry Taylor, and number 21, Mike Davis. Kicking off for Bradley Central is Clayton Steele. Here we go, Red Raider fans. The kickoff is up. It's a pooch kick. Russell Burton, number 25, calls the fair catch, and Baylor will take control at their own 36-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you what, you'll take that any day. Bradley comes out in a pooch kick, and Baylor received the ball at his own 36-yard line. It would be a great field position to start the first drive.
Hey, anything past that 30 we'll take. Folks, tonight's starting quarterback is number 12, Michael O'Connor, out of Canada. This is his first year at Baylor. He is a junior. Here we go, Red Raider fans. O'Connor in the shotgun. Porter to his right, 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Takes a snap, drops back for the pass. Looking to his right, the pass is to the right. To attempt to Isaac White, just a little bit overthrown and pass is incomplete.
Right, just starting off the game with a little out pass and just a little bit underthrown, just trying to get her feet wet in his first possession, Alex. Just a nice little out route and a little bit underthrown.
Yeah, it's just a good way to open up the game. You know, last week, both teams started off, they were trying to go deep. Bradley Central's actually worked, and they got some big yards on the first play, and that's how they got their first score. That's the only score of their game. Baylor tried, but it was unsuccessful. Here we go, Red Raider fans. Michael O'Connor in the shotgun, George Porter to his left, 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. The handoff goes right up the middle to Porter, but is stopped up quick by the Bradley Central line.
A little zone read, and you know, right at the line of scrimmage, Bradley won the first play at the line of scrimmage, and tackled for about no gain.
Yeah, Darryl, you can look down there and you can just see that they do have, Bradley Central has some big boys down there. They've got number 52, Austin Sanders. That's the Tennessee commit that we were talking about earlier, 6'6", 300 pounds, and you can just tell he's a big boy from
Yep,
up here.
and he's playing both ways. That's going to wear on him by the end of the game.
O'Connor's in the shotgun, Porter to his left, Reggie Upshaw to his left at receiver, Isaac White and Joey Rogers to the right at receiver. O'Connor stepping up in the pocket, pass is complete over the middle to Joey Rogers with the fumble. Ball's out. There's a scramble on the field for the ball. The pass was complete to Joey Rogers over the middle, but it was hit loose. And it looks as if Bradley Central has fallen on the ball.
And it is. That would be our first turnover. You know, just didn't secure the ball. Made the catch and looked like we had first down yardage, Alex, and turned it over. Just didn't secure the ball. Made the catch, and we need to secure it and tuck it into our body. So we first turnover of the game.
Now, it was a good pass over the middle by O'Connor. Joey Rogers caught it, but it was just a good play by the Bradley Central secondary. Just got a hand in there and knocked it loose. Quarterback for tonight for Bradley Central is Bryce Copeland. We'll start off with a handoff to the left. Met in the backfield by number, can't tell who that is, but it's a great tackle right there. Got in the backfield.
Looked like Mike Davis.
Mike Davis
like
gets in the
21.
backfield. That's a great blitz there, and Mike Davis gets in the backfield and gets a loss for about 5.
You know, I think that was number 20. That was Blake Lane. But anyway, you can't run lateral on this defense. This defense is really quick.
Bryce Copeland brings his men to the shotgun, going right. Bryce Copeland will keep it. Good blocking. Falls down, still behind the line of scrimmage for a gain of about 1. Landry Taylor forced him down.
Well, you know, the defense did what you do. It was a run all the way. The quarterback takes the snap, and he immediately takes and runs, just almost like a quarterback sweep, and the defense strung it out almost to the sideline.
That's something that this Baylor defense is outstanding at. Their dedication, they keep their assignments, and they just stay with it. It's a great play right there by the defense.
Brings up about a 3rd and 14.
3rd and long. Copeland takes a snap deep, looking over the middle for the pass.
Picked
by Russell Burton.
Picked.
Russell Burton's taking it up the left sideline. He's got some blockers, and he will be pushed out of bounds at the Bradley Central 45.
Hey, you know, turnabout is fair play, Alex, you know, and you know, what a great read. You know, he ran a great route. The cornerback broke on the ball perfectly, stepped in front of it, and took it up about the left sidelines into Bradley's territory, about the 45-yard line. Let's get something going as Nick Tiano comes into the game, Alex.
Our second first-string quarterback, as we like to say.
Hey, it's two's better than one.
Yeah, we like it. That's Russell Burton's second pick. Last week he got a pick 6.
He's off to a good start, that's for sure.
Nick Tiano comes in, and he's moving under center. George Porter's behind him, 2 receivers to the right. Takes a snap.
Oh, play action.
Play action pass.
Play action.
Over the middle.
He steps up.
Scramble. He's scrambling up in the pocket, and the pass is just a bit overthrown. Looking for I believe that was George Porter. It's just a little too high of a pass.
Alex, that was a case to where he could have ran it for the first down. He could have thrown it and completed it a lot of times in that situation, maybe just tuck it and get the first down and move the sticks, but we'll come back to that one at a later date. That one was wide open.
Yeah, Nick Tiano maybe having a little bit more confidence in his arm, and he certainly has earned it. His arm is incredible, but just a little bit overthrown right there. He'll settle in. He'll get that down. Tiano in the shotgun. George Porter to his left, 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Takes the snap, looking left, passes to the left to Reggie Upshaw. Is complete. He's forced out of bounds by 2 Bradley Central defenders at the Bradley Central 36-yard line.
Yeah, just basically a spot pass, and he ran up the sidelines, and he hooked up with him for about a 9-yard gain. It's going to leave about 3rd down and about 1, and that's definitely a positive situation for the Red Raiders.
Yeah, great second down play just to get some yards and make this 3rd down a lot easier. Tiano in the shotgun, Porter to his left, Upshaw and White to his left, Rogers to his right. He takes the snap and the handoff is to Porter up the middle. He's breaking it outside. He's going to
go, George! Go, George!
He's running at the right sideline. He's finally forced out of bounds at the Bradley Central 21-yard line. That will be a Chattanooga Land Company first down.
Yes, indeed, Alex. And, George was initially contact was made at the line of scrimmage, and George is saying, I'm not going down with initial contact, and he turned the corner and he turned it up for a Chattanooga Land Company 1st and 10.
That's that speed that we like to see out of George Porter. He's so quick. He has that ability to, if he plays designed to go up the middle and the hole's not there, he can break it outside and get the first down.
He can break it on any level.
Tiano under center, Porter back, Upshaw to the right, Bowens to the left. Snap is taken. Porter gets the handoff to the left, breaking it outside once again. He goes upfield, putting a few moves on, and gets down to the Bradley Central 12-yard line for about that's a good 7-8 yard gain.
Almost a 9-yard gain, yeah. Alex, and he just went off tackle on a long zone play and outside the tackle, and George just stretched it and picked up about 8 yards on the play.
Once again, we're seeing that quick speed out of George Porter. You never know what's going to happen when he's got the ball. Tiano this time takes it in the shotgun, 2 backs. Houston Clements at his right, George Porter to his left. He takes the snap. The handoff is to Houston Clements up the middle. We like to call him the human bowling ball, just rolling up that middle. He's a little player, but he can run it strong.
I tell you what, he was 1 step from popping that. And, the offensive line is coming off the football, and Houston hit it up in there real good, and they just made a good play. But he was an inch from going the distance on that.
Yeah, he was. And that will be a Chattanooga Land Company first down. Baylor sets up 1st and 10 with 8:20 on the clock at Bradley Central's 9-yard line.
It'll be 1st and goal at the 9.
Tiano's in the same formation. Tiano in the shotgun. Tiano fires it left. Jeffrey Bowens trying to get in the end zone. So close down to about the Bradley Central 3-yard line.
Just a nice hitch. Just a nice hitch pass and right around the goal line. And, Jeff was fighting and twisting, and he almost put it in. And that'll give us about 2nd down and about 1.5, Alex. 1.5, 1 goal to go.
It's a goal line defense right here, and here comes in Jalen Simmons. He will be playing fullback right here. George Porter at halfback, Tiano's under center, Joe Rogers to the left, wide receiver, and Upshaw to the right. Tiano gets the handoff to Porter going up the middle and is met quickly by the line. Porter still moving his feet and is finally pushed back by the Bradley Central line. That will be a 3rd and goal at about the Bradley Central 4-yard line.
Well, that was just a great play. I mean, they got us at the point of attack and hit George at the line of scrimmage, and George was trying to fight, but that's going to put us in a 3rd down and goal.
It's going to be a big down here. It'll determine whether or not Baylor gets a 7 to put up on the board to start off the game in their 2nd possession, or they get that 3.
We definitely would like 7, Alex, for sure.
Yeah, we won't complain with 7. We'll take that.
No.
Tiano is going to be under center. Houston Clements at fullback, Porter at halfback.
I like a jump ball in the corner to Upshaw. Timeout, I think.
Timeout, Red Raiders.
Timeout, Red Raiders.
Yeah, Daryl, as you said, Upshaw is over there on the right. He's only got, he's only got 1 cornerback on him, and there's no way 6'7". Reggie Upshaw at 6'7". He's a big target over there to toss it up
6'7" and the state high jump champ. I'll take my chances with it over there, and and just I think we wanted to get the call that was something that we didn't like about the formation maybe, and call timeout. I'm not so sure that we wouldn't take 2 cracks at this, Alex, being this close, but I don't know. But we're at the 4-yard line, and we'll just see.
Definitely an option for the Raiders as they come in 3rd and goal from Bradley Central's 3.5-yard line. 6:44 is on the clock. Baylor's just used their first timeout of the half. Both teams have come back onto the field, and Tiano will set back up in the I formation. Clements at fullback, Porter at halfback.
Timeout again.
Timeout again. That's another one.
Yeah, we had somebody line up wrong, and we adjusted and put another receiver over on Upshaw's side, up right, and I don't know if it was Jeff that was lined up wrong, but we had to burn another timeout to make sure that we got things right. But it's you down in the red zone, and you want to make sure that you come away with points down here, Alex. And I'll accept the timeout and burn the timeout.
As long as it'll get us those 7.
At 12 men. 12 men on the field is why the timeout was called.
Yep. Baylor will come back onto the field, and 11 men will come out, and we'll try to put it in here for 7. Setting up again, 3rd and goal. Baylor has already burned 2 timeouts just on this play, but as you said, Darryl, we'll burn 2 timeouts for a touchdown.
Absolutely.
Down here in the first part of the game, we want to just get this lead, get some cushion in there, just get us into the game.
Get us on the board and get us started.
Baylor will set up. Tiano this time in the shotgun. Porter to his left, Clements to his right, 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Tiano will take the snap. It's a handoff up to Porter up the middle.
I think he's going to score.
That will be
I think he's going to score.
Red Raider touchdown. George Porter, the handoff up the middle, goes for 6.
Contact about the 3-yard line, and George turned and turned and turned and turned and into the end zone for 6 points, Alex, for the Red Raiders. Now, that was a better surge by the offensive line.
Coming in to kick the extra point, it's Rafael Gaglianone.
That sounds good, Alex. Hey, that's good, man. That was good.
I try. Rafael with the extra point attempt.
And it's true down the middle, Alex.
Right down the middle.
And that gives the Red Raiders a 7-0 lead, 6:38 to go in the first quarter. That was a nice little comeback after that turnover, Alex.
Starting off the game, Baylor gets a fumble after a pass across the middle to Joey Rogers. The ball's just hit loose, and Bradley Central recovers at about the 50-yard line, and Baylor comes back with a turnover of their own. Russell Burton getting the interception when we have set up with great field position, work it down the field. Nothing too big, just good, solid plays and working it down, and we get 7.
That might be the type of team that we're turning into. The ability to strike quick, and we got the verticality of the receivers outside, and a home run hitter in George, and I like the versatility that we have on offense.
Yeah, we definitely have good balance, and last week a big play for us was the throw downfield, but this week we haven't seen it yet. I'm sure we'll see it sometime in this game.
Oh, it's coming.
Yet to see it.
It's coming.
Raphael with the kickoff. Last week he was, oh wow, that's one heck of a kick.
It got to be the yellow shoes. I mean, those neon shoes, Alex. How could he not? How could he not kick it into the end zone with shoes that pretty? And just a great kickoff. And last week, if you recall, Alex, they were doing more of the high kicks and letting the coverage run underneath it and pin the guys inside the 20. But maybe this week's approach is just kick it through the end zone.
Yeah. That actually worked quite well. They were getting field position within the 20, and that was working quite well. Coming back on the field, Bryce Copeland leads his offense, and he will take it to the left, trying to get a run up the middle, and it's a very good run, getting some good yards, brought down by number 15, Bryce Reynolds, and that will be a good run up the middle for about 5-6 yards.
Yeah, he's a small guy, and it's almost like he snuck in there. It was defended really well. Baylor in his familiar 3-3 stack, and just made a good play by the quarterback.
Copeland in the shotgun, one back to his right, 2 receivers to his right, 2 receivers to his left, and that will be a penalty.
It's going to be a legal motion. The tackle came out of his stance, and, that's a no-no. And that'll cost him 5 yards.
That will bring up a second and take him about back to 2nd and 9 after the good 6-yard pickup run by Copeland on first down. That'll just negate that and bring it right back.
Those kind of penalties kill you, Alex, and you get a good gain on first down, and then you go right back to 2nd down, and just negate it.
Copeland in the shotgun, 2 receivers to his right, 2 receivers to his left, 1 back at his side. Drops back to pass, looking over the right side. Pass is complete to number 11 on the sideline. 2 receivers hit him. The ball is knocked loose.
I think we got it. Oh, yeah. I think we got it.
That will be Red Raiders football.
I think we got it, guys.
1st and 10 on Bradley Central's own 27-yard line.
Alex, that's what the guys were doing all last week. The secondary people are experienced. The guy caught the ball underneath, and the guys are coming up making sure tackles and just ripped it away from him, and the Red Raiders recovered at Bradley Central's 27-yard line.
That's something we had great last week was field position. Got a few safeties and a few great plays like that. Started us off with great field position. We've got it this week. O'Connor in the shotgun, 2 backs, 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. O'Connor will take.
Oh, he's gone.
1 on the right side. He has got a great run going up the middle. And he gets a great 15-yard run, and that'll take it all the way down to the Bradley Central 10-yard line for a Chattanooga Line Company first down.
And, when you're 6'6", I mean, he's eating up a lot of yards. It don't look like he's eating them up fast, but, that was a tremendous gain on first down.
He took 5 steps, and he's got 15 yards.
Absolutely, absolutely.
O'Connor, after the good 15-yard run, brings his offense back in the shotgun, 2 backs, 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left, takes the snap, a handoff to Porter up the middle for a good 4-yard gain.
Yeah, he's slashing, and, I still like that. I still like the first down runs that we are able to pick up 4 and 5 yards, and George is just slashing. And when you keep slashing, you're eventually going to break one, Alex.
They're certainly doing that right now. They're running more than passing, which we came into this season. We thought we were going to be a passing team with the great arms and O'Connor and Tiana, but it looks right now we're doing great with the legs. O'Connor fakes to George Porter, and the handoff is to Houston Clements going up the left side, fights off a few defenders, and is finally brought down at the Bradley Central 5-yard line. Well,
that was one of those occasions where he hit the hole, and it looked like he was going to waltz into the end zone, and they closed really quick, and that was a great play by their safety or middle linebacker 1, but it puts us in 3rd down at about 5 from about the 6-yard line.
4:20 on the clock. 3rd and 4. The first down is just inside the 1-yard line.
Our down looked like it's 3rd down. Looked like hopefully we score again on 3rd down.
O'Connor in the shotgun. Porter is to his left. The handoff is to Porter up the middle. He's got down all the way down to the first down. 1-yard line. That might get the first down.
That might, Alex. That might give us a 1st and goal. It's just according to where they spotted it. And I'm sure at this point,
the spot is within the 1-yard line. Chain gang might have to be brought out to.
Yeah, they probably will.
See whether or not this is a first down. It appears from up here, although we don't have the best angle to make this call, but it appears as if they've got it.
I think they're going to measure, Alex. Timeout and measure. Yeah, it's so close, and even at this junction, I think that if you don't get it, I think you almost have to go with it, because the worst case scenario would put them on the less than 1-yard line, and they would have to go 99 yards to score. But hopefully we've got a 1st and goal from the less than 1-yard line.
Hey, that's something we can work with, right, Darryl?
Oh yeah, got a 6'6" quarterback too. Simple thing to do.
He falls down, and that's a touchdown for us.
Come on, give us a good mark here, chain gang. I don't think you'll be able to get a credit card in between there.
I think they're about inches short.
Well, what do you do, Alex? What would you do?
I'd go for it. That's just like you said, either give it to Porter going right up the middle. He hasn't been held for negative yards yet. Either give it to him, let him push it up the middle.
Baylor's
give it
not
up
even hesitating. They're not even hesitating now. They've already called the
offense
play.
Is not coming off the
No.
field.
Well, maybe I'm wrong, but
So it's fourth down for Baylor. Half an inch for the first down, half the foot for the touchdown.
Yep, they're going to stay out there. That will be fourth down for these Red Raiders at about just inside the 1 yard line.
And they will go for it.
absolutely.
O'Connor will
Like
come
I
in.
say, Alex, 6'6" quarterback.
Yep.
Test your line here. You guys just get low and wedge them out of there.
Bradley Central's got 9 in the box here. Houston Clements encouraging the stadium from the field. O'Connor under center. Clements at his back. O'Connor pushes forward for the quarterback sneak, and it looks like.
Well, I mean, he had to score. They just haven't unpiled him.
Yep.
I mean, he's 6'6", and he.
Put him up.
Come on, ref.
Come on, refs. Did they hold him short?
No.
Oh, first down.
It is not a touchdown, but it might be a first down.
Waiting for the call on the field. They're going to bring out the chain gang again.
I don't even know how you could even mark that. I mean, with
How
you
can
know,
you tell with a big pile like that?
he disappeared in there,
Yeah,
and you
that's
know.
just well, that's got to be the first down. They definitely gained yards. It looks like
I mean,
the tip is over the line.
It's over the goal line. It looked like the tip of the ball.
That's got to be a
That's
first
got
down.
to be a Chattanooga Land Company first down, Alex.
They know the Red Raider offense. They know they've got it. They're out there. They know they're about to get in there and put it in for another 7. Putting down the first down.
First and goal.
Chattanooga Land Company first down. Red
Yes,
Raiders.
indeed.
O'Connor goes with the quarterback sneak. Picks up about a quarter of a yard, but hey, that's all we needed.
Yep, you know, it was a few inches, you know, and you know what? I would go right back to it again.
Yep.
I wouldn't take any chances, you know. You know, why hand it 5-6 yards deep when
Yep.
you can just go right there for over the top?
Hey, and if he gets the same yards he got on that play, that'll be a touchdown.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Had about an inch off that goal line. It's probably the closest I've ever seen it.
And here's where your offensive line is challenged. You know, guys just got to beat their defensive players and come off the football.
O'Connor, handoff to Houston Clements, and that's
And
a touchdown. Houston
he
Clements
walks
will run up
into
to the left, walks
the
into
left
touchdown.
side of the line, cave the line of scrimmage down, and Houston Clements goes untouched into the end zone for a touchdown, and that brings it to 13-0 Red Raiders. So far, so good, Alex. Man,
Yeah.
you can't complain about a thing.
Run game is doing outstanding. Passing game, we can't complain. Raphael comes in to put in his second PAT of the game.
Snap is down, the kick is up, and it
And it
splits
is
the
good.
uprights, Alex.
That will put your Baylor Red Raiders up 14-0 against Bradley Central here at Heywood Stadium with 3:10 left on the clock. Raphael will come back up onto the field and make the kickoff to kick off to the Bears here.
And just, you got to be happy, man. You got to,
Yeah.
from the standpoint of just, the first turnover. And, from that point on, offensively and defensively, we've played pretty well.
First quarter up 14-0 with 3 minutes left. There's no complaining going on there.
Can't gripe about that, Alex. Can't gripe about that. And the sun's gone down and it's cooled off
Feels
quite
nice
a
up
bit,
here
you
now.
know, and everybody's feeling a little bit better.
Raphael Gaglione prepares to kick off for Baylor.
Raphael with
To
his
receive are Nate Bills.
bright neon yellow shoes, as Daryl commented on before.
Hey, they beautiful,
Prepares for the
man.
kickoff.
Got to
It's
be the
another
shoes.
deep one.
Got to be the
touchback.
shoes. Got to be the shoes.
Bradley Central will set up on their own 20-yard line, trying to take it 80 yards to score on this Red Raider defense. There will be 3:10 left on the clock, and Bradley Central will be going left to right on your radio dial.
Yes, indeed.
Fans are pumped up here. Letterman down in the Baylor student section, getting the stands.
Hey,
Getting
what a
them into
crowd,
this game.
man. What a crowd
Yeah,
tonight,
there's
Alex.
a great turnout from both sides.
Yes.
Copeland brings his offense to the line. He's in the shotgun. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Handoff will be up the middle.
I'm telling you,
Met
man.
quickly.
Backside guard, tackle pulled, running a counter play. Russell Burton read it instantly from a safety position and come up and spoiled it at the line of scrimmage, man. I like our defense, buddy.
Yeah, they're doing exceptionally right now. Russell Burton came up to the line and held them for no gain. That will be a 2nd and 10. Copeland comes to the line, shotgun again, 2 to his right, 2 receivers to his right, 2 to his left, 1 back. Copeland looks right, then turns around left and screen pass to the left. Receiver trying to get some yards out of it and goes for about 3. Tackle is made by number 20, Blake Lane.
Faked the slip screen to the right, turned around, threw the little spot pass back to the left side, and the defense didn't bite on it. And you know, everybody kept contained, and defensive back come off the blocks and make the tackle.
That's what we said earlier, Daryl. This Baylor defense is exceptional at keeping their assignments. Copeland in the shotgun, takes the snap, looks left to the pass, passes over to the left side, and he might have gotten a foot in there on that left sideline.
He's out of bounds.
He's
out of bounds. He made a great attempt and tried to keep his feet in, but the ball sailed a little bit out of bounds. And had to bring out the punt unit, buddy.
Yeah, that's another great stop. Baylor's gotten 2 stops. That's the 3rd stop. They've gotten 2 turnovers so far in this game, and now we get a good old 3 and out.
Now we can pick up that punt return touchdown that we missed at Sadi.
Back to return.
Look like they're going for the block, though.
Yeah, that line is stacked. Back to return is Landry Taylor and I believe Jeffrey Bowens.
Got double backs back for the return. They peel off.
Punt is low. I mean, the snap is low. The punt's a good
that's
one.
a
It's
nice
very
kick.
high. Fair
Jeff
catch is
fair
called by
catching
Jeffrey.
it. And we got the ball at the 44-yard line, Alex. Great defense yields good field position, my friend.
3 and out. Baylor comes out with great field position, as you said, after a good punt. Jeffrey Bowens gets the fair catch at Baylor's 45-yard line. They'll set up going right to left on your radio dial.
And Nick Tiano trots back out. It's the quarterback carousel, and you know, when it's working, I don't see change it, buddy.
Yep. 1:52 left on the clock in this first quarter. Tiano in the shotgun, 2 backs, 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Takes the snap, looking right over the pass is complete to Isaac White down the right sideline. He gets a good run after the catch for about a good 9-yard gain. Is finally forced out of bounds.
Yeah, just a little spot pass to Isaac. Sir Isaac, as I always called him as a young boy. Just picked up about 8 yards.
Nice play on first down. 2nd and about
1 yard.
Yep, and we have reached into Bradley Central territory down the Bradley Central 46-yard line.
Alex, when you're in short yardage like that, you can run anything. The defense has to be confused.
Tiano takes the snap, takes it to his right. He will keep it, and that will be a Chattanooga Land Company first down. It's a good run at the right side, and he will make it all the way to the Bradley Central 35-yard line.
That was just a busted play, Alex. It's like everybody stood still. The ball, I don't know if he snapped it too soon, but we picked up the first down on it.
That's a Chattanooga Land Company first down, and the ball will be spotted on the Bradley Central 40-yard line after Nick Tiano's inventive run. After a busted play, as you said, Daryl, he just makes something of it, and he did well with it.
Now is a great time, Alex, in this field position, I think, to go play action.
Upshaw and Rogers to the left. Isaac White to the right. The handoff is to Houston Clements up the middle. He breaks free and gets about 10 yards, and that might be close to a first down.
That is a first down. That is a Chattanooga Land Company first down, Alex. And we've got slashers, we've got power runners, and right now everything is clicking on all cylinders for the beautiful sight to see right now.
Yep, everybody's performing at the top of their game right now. Clements, Porter, Tiano, O'Connor, everybody's doing great running, and Tiano and O'Connor can't complain about their passing either. Everybody's just performing great.
No, you can't. I mean, you look up and there's 1:23 left to go in the first quarter, and and we headed for our 3rd touchdown, and there's absolutely nothing that you can complain about so far.
Once again, Baylor just barely short.
That will be barely short. That will pull up a second, about a hair.
Now this is another opportunity that one could go for, play action pass, but everything is working. It's fun calling plays. I imagine as Baylor's offensive coordinator, and when everything is working, man, it makes play calling really easy.
Yeah.
Actually, easy and fun.
Tiano brings his team to the line.
Second down for Baylor.
He will be
Couple inches.
in the shotgun. Clements and Porter back with him. Isaac White to his right, Rogers and Upshaw to his left. Tiano taking the snap, play action pass, rolling
There you
out to
go.
his left. He will have to take the sack. Loss of about 5 yards right there. Good sack by number 26 on Bradley Central. That would be Nate Mills is recorded with the sack.
Yeah, Nate Mills, made a great play from the linebacker position. He read it instantly and got upfield and put pressure on Nick, made Nick pull the ball down and run, and that put us in a third down and about 5 yards to go.
Tiano brings his team to the line. That'll be 3rd and 6. 30 seconds on the clock. Clock is ticking down. Tiano takes the snap, handoff up the middle to Clements. Keeps the legs moving. That will be short of a first down, but good yards. Gained about 5 right there. That'll be a 4th and very short.
Yep, that's going to put us down in a. It look like the field goal unit is coming trotting out on the field.
No, that's the. Oh yeah, you're right. Wow, this will be about a 47-yarder.
Well, first we're going to have the quarter.
Yep, you're right. That will be the end of the first quarter here at Heywood Stadium. Your Red Raiders, outstanding first quarter, up 14-0 versus the Bradley Central Bears. Daryl, we've been just preaching this game, but there's nothing else to do. This team is just outstanding. I mean, so far in this first game, no one is playing under par. Everyone is just full effort. Everyone's hustling to the ball, getting the tackles, keeping their feet moving, getting the extra yards. All around, great play so far.
They're playing crisp football. They're tackling well, and the offensive line is coming off the ball, and everything is going as well as you could possibly ask, and it's not a whole lot to be said. I mean, Bradley Central is ranked 36th out of 300 teams in Tennessee by Sonny Moore's power ranking, so it's not like, you're playing an inferior opponent, and, right now, the Red Raiders are looking really sharp.
Raphael God.
I think we're going to go for it,
offense
Alex.
is coming back on the field. Previously, before the quarter had ended, the field goal unit had come out into the field, but now Nick Tiano brings his offense back onto the field. One back, 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Tiano takes a snap, looks to his right for the pass. Pass is incomplete. Tried to get a screen pass to George Porter, but it is incomplete.
It was just a simple, flare out to the flat that he just led him a little bit too much, and he was wide open. If George catches it, he's still running, and it's another play that you got to execute.
First and 10 at their own 31.
Copeland in the shotgun, 1 back, 2 receivers to his left. He drops back for the pass, looking over the middle. Passes over the middle, is complete to number 38. Finally he still keeps his feet running. Finally brought down by Jalen Simmons at right at the 50-yard line. Good pass over the middle there by Copeland.
Yeah, he just hooked up, ran about 20 yards down the field and hooked up, and and Copeland hooked up with him, and first down.
Good play all around there. Just a great pass over the middle. Good catch, and kept his feet moving. Got it. Good gain right there. Copeland brings his man to the line. Shotgun. Handoff is to the left. Breaking outside.
There's nothing out there.
Tackled in the backfield for a big 8-yard loss.
Listen, Alex, like I say, laterally, you're not going to run laterally on this football team and gain much yardage. Your best bet is to take the ball and run the ball up the field, because laterally these guys are too fast on defense, and another great play by the Red Raider defense.
Copeland brings his team to the line in the shotgun. 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Dropping back in the pocket. steps up in the pocket. Looks like as if he's going to keep it. Getting good yardage, going out, stiff arms Russell Burton, and taken out of bounds at the Baylor 42-yard line.
Yeah, he just, that's what he can do well. He will pull the ball down and take off and run, and that's what he did, and he used to be about 3 yards short of his first down.
It's a good run there by Copeland. We've seen good scrambling by the quarterbacks on both sides. Both Baylor quarterbacks seeing good runs, and Copeland gets one of his own right there. Copeland takes a snap, dropping out to his right, pass over the right side.
Oh, that ball bounced.
Ball is trapped on the right side. That pass will be incomplete. We'll bring up a 4th and 4 on Baylor's 42-yard line.
Now, that put them in a situation that, down 14 points and 4th down and 4. They probably will go for it.
Big play right here. Bradley Central is going to go for it on Baylor's. It'll be a 4th and 4 on Baylor's 42-yard line. Copeland in the shotgun, rolls out to his right, looking for the pass.
Come on, get upfield.
He'll keep it. He'll take it. He's
upfield.
going to get the first down. And more. He's running still at the sideline. Takes it all the way down to Baylor's 21-yard line.
Yeah, he did. Like I say, he's a threat. He's a threat to run it, and he pulled it down again. And I think that's his biggest asset is his ability to run, Alex.
Yeah, Copeland, as we've seen 2 plays in a row, he takes it, looking for the pass, rolling out to his right, and just decides he's going to keep it for himself, and he gets good yardage every time he does it. So Baylor's definitely going to have to – we had to keep a containment on quarterback last week for Saudi Daisy, and we did great with that, but might have to change to something like that right here. Copeland in the shotgun, 2 backs. The handoff is to the left. It'll be a reverse.
That's a reverse pass.
Special play. Passes over the right.
Overthrown.
Attempted to number 3, Caleb Kane. Pass is overthrown by the wide receiver, number 15, D. Crisp.
Yeah, he just tried to catch us, the defense out of position, and our guys stayed at home and stayed with their men and didn't bite on the run, and the ball's incomplete.
Copeland in the shotgun, 2 receivers to his right, 2 receivers to his left, 2 receivers to his right. Passes over the left, and a brilliant jumping catch by number 15, D. Crisp. Pass was a little high by Copeland there, but D. Crisp jumps up. What a vertical right there, and brings the ball down for a good catch, and that'll bring Bradley Central to Baylor's own 16-yard line.
Yeah, that was a good play, but what's the penalty on the play, Alex?
There's a flag on the play.
Hold on. Looked like it might be what was the penalty?
I did not see it. It will be on Bradley Central, though. That
looked like it might a holding.
Yep. Ball will be brought all the way back to the Baylor 33-yard line. That will make it a 2nd and about 20. A little over 20, probably about 22 right there. Making this 2nd down a lot harder.
Yeah, it's right now you'll be looking for a draw, a screen, or something of that nature, just trying to get a chunk of the yardage back to set up a shorter 3rd down.
Copeland in the shotgun, takes the snap, looking left for the pass. The pass is on the left sideline, caught by number 4, Cal Pickle, and steps out of bounds at the Baylor 24-yard line.
That's exactly what they did, Alex. They picked up a chunk of it and put themselves in a more manageable 3rd down. It's still going to make it 3rd and about 20. But still, they at this point, they're probably in 2-down territory.
Copeland brings his team to the line. 1 back, 1 receiver to his left, 2 to his right. Rolling out to his right, looking for a pass. Pass is complete. And coming up quick is Russell Burton to make the tackle at about the Baylor 22-yard line, right at the line of scrimmage.
And there's a late flag that come in there. I didn't see anything. I don't know what happened, but it was a late flag thrown in there.
Another holding penalty called on Bradley Central. That will negate that play as well. That'll make This will be a very long down right here.
I think they're going to decline it and make it 4th down.
So that will be, as Baylor declines that holding penalty, that will make it a 4th and 10.
4th and about 4. You're right, Alex. They did. They moved it in. 4th and about 9. They're going to bring out the field goal unit.
This will be a 36-yard field goal. Math's a little off right there. The kick is up. It's got the distance. How about the aim? It looks no good. The kick is wide right.
No good. It's hard to tell from up here. It looked like it went right down the middle, but it was wide right, like you said, Alex, and the Red Raider defense holds.
Once again, 4th time in a row, 2 turnovers, 2 holds, and great coaching right there to decline that penalty and force the field goal, and it pulls off. It pulls off for us, and they missed the field goal. So that will keep the score 14-0. Your Red Raiders have the lead with 9:08 left in the first half. It is Michael O'Connor brings the Red Raider offense on the field. Porter to his left, Joey Rogers to his right, Isaac White and Reggie Upshaw to his left. Porter will get the handoff up the right side, running it straight into the line and falls forward for about 4 or 5 yards.
Yeah, about 5 yards on 1st down, and you can't complain about that. And and the offensive line did a good job getting a good push up front. And George ran the ball outside the tackle and picked up a good 5 yards on 1st down.
You can't complain when you've got George Porter in the backfield getting your 5 to 8 yard runs every time you give him the handoff. He's doing great tonight. O'Connor in the shotgun, takes the snap, handoff to Porter again, straight up the middle, following his.
There you go! There you go!
There you go! Right up the right side and finally pushed out of bounds by the Bradley Central secondary right at the 50-yard line. Big Chattanooga Land Company 1st down.
Alex, he hesitated, and I think George is able on that play to pick his hole, and he saw a hole and he saw a gap, and he gashed it, and I think we may be wearing them down a little bit.
O'Connor brings his team to the line. Porter again to his left, 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Drops back for the pass, passes over the left side to Reggie Upshaw. It's complete. He's got barely tripped up by the Bradley Central defender, but he does fall, and it's about a good 7-yard gain right there on 1st down.
He got him on the shoelace, and if he hadn't got him on the shoelace, he was off to the races. And those kind of plays, like I say, that keeps your defensive backs, from the line of scrimmage, and that's going to continue to open up the running lanes, Alex.
Yeah, the balance is really helping this offense out. It just keeps the defense guessing. They never know what's coming.
You can't defend a play like that when a quarterback's able to throw it out like that.
O'Connor brings his team to the line. Takes a snap, snaps a little high. O'Connor keeps it up the middle, getting good yardage. Finally brought down. That will be a Chattanooga Land Company 1st down, getting all the way down to the Bradley Central 35-yard line.
That was just a good read on the zone read, and they came and they tackled George, and he pulled it and he picked up the 1st down. And I think this young man is getting more comfortable each series that he gets into the game, and we've got a good thing going with these 2 quarterbacks competing like they are.
And both of them, we didn't know both of them had the legs, but
right.
The legs are proving to be
and they
getting
both
more yards
play
in the arms
too.
right now. But O'Connor, the snap is high. He still receives it. He'll take it to his left.
Get down.
Still running. Is finally brought down for about no gain. That'll bring out a 2nd and 9. O'Connor makes something out of it. Design play to the right and takes it to the left and just gets something out of it.
Just a bad snap that. He secured the football and got what he could get and actually gained about, 2 yards on the play.
That will bring up a 2nd and 8. So Connors tries to get the 2nd running play in a row. That one not designed, though, and he still makes something out of it, though, showing off his legs there. O'Connor comes to the line, Porter to his right, 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left, waiting on the snap. Snap is received, dropping back, looking to the pass over the right. Has to scramble out of the pocket. Pass is thrown up in the air and is batted down. Number 15, D. Crisp gets the knockdown right there for the Bradley Central secondary.
Now that one was dangerous. Now you know that one could have been going back the other way for 6. It could have been a pick 6, and somebody was wrapped around his leg, and and he threw it anyway, and that's something that as he continued to play, hopefully he won't do.
Instead, right there, we might want just him to throw it away, just get another down.
Or take the loss. Live to play another down, Alex.
O'Connors drops back, looking to pass over the middle. Passes to Upshaw over to the left sideline. Passes incomplete, just a little bit overthrown. And that will bring up a fourth and about 8.
Fourth and 8, and there's a flag on the play, and there's a holding on the Red Raiders. And it looked like they're going to take it.
That will give the Red Raiders another chance at third down if this play. It'll be a third and very long.
Yeah, it was holding at the the point of the foul, and and it was way back there.
Terrell, is there any point in maybe trying to throw one up for Reggie right here, see if you can get a first down?
Well, that, or if you got a great screen play, or because they definitely gonna put pressure on you. A draw play, Alex, would be effective as well. You may not have enough time to get the ball vertically deep down the field because, unless they're going to just drop into a zone. And, and if they do that, then we may have the opportunity to throw the ball deep. But he's 10 yards, 15 yards off of Upshaw up top.
Yeah.
I'd just say.
O'Connor dropping back, looking for the pass. Rushed, has to force a scramble out of the pocket. The pass is still complete to number 19 downfield. Gets good yardage for about a 25-yard gain, still short of the first down, all the way down to the Bradley Central 29-yard line.
That's going to put you in a position where you might want to think about going for it.
That'll bring up about a 4th and 3.5, and the offense appears as if they're staying on the field.
Yeah, I mean, the ball's at the 27-yard line, and like I say, it's not a bad place for it to go for it, but
no.
The field
goal unit comes out on the field. Rafael Gaglianone will try and attempt this one.
This would be a 45-yard field goal.
Line. Longest field goal attempt of the year for Rafael on the left hash. The kick is up. It's got the distance.
It, man.
It is good.
Oh! Hey, man.
Add 3 on the scoreboard right there. Much deserved. That would make the score 17-0. Your Red Raiders after a 45-yard field goal by Rafael Gaglianone.
You'll take that. Points are a premium, and anytime you can pick up 3, after leading by 14 points, that's a win-win for the Red Raiders. And a great kick. Guys hustled out there, and field goal team executed.
Yep.
And made a great kick.
Daryl, how blessed has this team been with kickers in this recent history?
Yeah, it's been great. I mean, we've got Enrique is over at UTC and battling for playing time with their kicker. Great to have another kicker in Rafael that, with the kickoffs and being able to score when you get inside the red zone is a great asset for your football team.
Definitely. Red Raider fans, I'd like to give you a little scoring update. McMinn County is beating your McCauley Blue Tornadoes 7-0 going into the second. As we come back to Heywood, Rafael prepares to kick off after his 45-yard field goal, and that one is deep for his 3rd touchback of the game.
And also, that's all we got to note is Tyner's leading Signal Mountain 12-10 at half. I'm interested to see the Ooltewah East Hamilton game. That would be interesting to see, after how they played last week. And, it's just, football is started and, and just interesting to see the type of teams we have in the area.
Bryce Copeland brings his team to the 20-yard line, dropping back in the passes over to his right, and it's still a dump pass, and a lot of yards getting out of it. Big run. Passes off to number 1, Logan Fesner, and a good 15-yard gain there. Bradley Central gets the first down.
Yeah, he caught the ball out in the flat, and he turned on another gear and picked up the first down.
Bradley Central comes back on first and 10 from their own 37-yard line. Handoff is up the middle, stopped up quick by the Baylor line. That will be a no gain, bring up a 2nd and 10.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough going inside there. And, you know, you got big Derek Green anchored down there at 6'1", 315 pounds, and Jalen Simmons and Colton Jumper inside. It's hard to run inside there. And, you know, we got a guy down on the field as well. And Baylor's defense is physical. You know, you've got, you know, big rangy linebackers and big guys up front, you know, who hit really well, and we're a physical defense.
Yeah, it makes it very hard to run up the middle against this team, and appears to be a somewhat.
It is. We've got a guy down,
yeah.
Alex. You know, I think he's up. That's their tailback,
yeah.
Logan Fetzner, and you know, that's their running back that gained about 240 yards last week, and I'm sure they didn't want to see him limping off the field tonight, and you know, and you know, that's the tough thing about football is injuries.
Coming in to replace the tailback is number 26, Nate Mills for Bradley Central. Copeland takes the snap, dropping out to his left. Jalen Simmons in the retreat. Copeland's
Wow.
able to evade him, but still is brought down for a short gain. That'll bring up about a 3rd and 9. He's scrambled, and Baylor finally brought him down close to the line of scrimmage.
I tell you what, Jalen Simmons came off the edge like a cannon, and
Yep.
you know, and Alex, I was holding my breath because I'm telling you, if he had got there, it wouldn't have been pleasant. But you know, pursuit caught him when he cut back upfield, and once again, another great play is Mike Davis waved to the crowd to come on and get up on the situation and get excited about this defense.
3rd and 9 for Bradley Central, 5:04 on the clock. Copeland calls the timeout. Timeout, Bradley Central.
Yes, indeed. Man, I'm telling you, man, these, you know, Red Raiders look like they got 22 people out there the way these guys are running to the football, Alex, and it's good to see, man. You know, you look like you got a confident group of young men on the football field out there that know what they're doing. You know, each one of them have been well coached and they know their assignment. And when you know what you're supposed to do on defense, man, it's just a matter of executing things and practice and repetition. And I'm liking this group out here on the defensive side of the ball.
They're certainly performing tonight, holding this Bradley Central team to little, to say
Yes.
the least. No points, but don't have a stat on the yards, but it can't be too much.
Yeah, like
Sure.
I say, you know, Bradley Central is a very formidable opponent that we playing tonight. And so far, the Red Raiders have kept them at bay.
3rd and long here for the Bradley Central Bears.
Let's get the ball back, D.
Bryce Copeland in the shotgun, takes the snap, looking.
Jalen coming
the
off the
pass,
edge.
comes up the run,
What?
right the middle. Big hit there by Jeffrey Bowens. Short of the first down, I do believe. Ball is spotted at the Bradley Central
They gonna kick it away.
41-yard line, and the punt team will come on.
You know,
4th and 1.
Jalen Simmons stepped up at where he was at a defensive end or outside linebacker position, and Alex, he ran it down all the way across the sideline, and that, you know, what a tremendous. This young man, I can understand what Coach Burr was talking about, because I'm gonna tell you what, I'm excited up here in the booth about Jalen Simmons.
Another timeout there on the field. Bradley Central will take their second. That will make it one timeout left for each team as we roll down this second half. 4:33 is on the clock. Bradley Central forced with a tough decision here. They're on their own 46-yard line. First down just on the 47, so it's 4th and 1. But if they do not convert, they will obviously be giving Baylor excellent field position. But they got to get some points on the board. They before half, they want to get some points on the board.
Right, but here's the thing, though, Alex. If you do that and you go for it and you don't make it, you give Baylor the football almost in scoring position, and man, you can put the game pretty much, out of reach right here if you do that.
They're going for it.
They are. They are.
Copeland comes out on the field. 2 receivers to the right, 1 back, 1 receiver to the left. Watch for something. Late man coming on the field for Bradley Central. The center. Copeland takes the snap, rolling out to his right, looking for the pass.
I'm telling you, they messed up.
Taking it for himself.
He got it.
He got the first down right there. Flag is on the field. It appears as if Copeland did reach for the first down there. He rolled out to his right looking for the pass and took it for himself, as we've seen him do many times.
There's a legal procedure against them, and that surely will make them punt the football. That'll make it.
It's an unfortunate penalty there for Bradley Central, as they did secure the first down, but that penalty will bring it back and will make that 4th down much harder. And as you said, Daryl.
Well, they marking it off against Baylor.
That's against Baylor.
So 15 yards.
Wow.
Back time to the first down that Copeland already had.
That will be a 15-yard penalty against Baylor, and that will bring Bradley Central, give them a first down all the way down into Baylor territory at Baylor's 38-yard line. That will give Bradley Central much better field position with about 4:26 on the clock. Copeland dropping back in the pocket.
Come
Dump
up
pass
and make
to the left.
the play.
The tailback still running, keeping his feet moving. Finally brought down by a combination of Baylor players for a gain of about 6 or 7.
Yeah, just another, they're throwing out onto the edges of the back out of the backfield, and, it's just a matter of coming up and getting off of blocks and making the tackle.
Copeland brings his men to the line. 3:50 on the clock and counting down. 2nd, about 5. Copeland looking off to the sideline for a little help. The snap is received. He takes it to the left. That'll be a quarterback keeper. Taking it up the left sideline, gets some good yards and get it down close to the first down.
Yeah, that was just a quarterback sweep, man. He might as well been in a single wing or just, he took a direct snap, and right from the get-go, Alex, the guards pulled, and, it was a designed quarterback sweep from the beginning. He's their bread and butter guy, man.
He is.
So go Bryce Copeland, so go this offense. And, Baylor have done a good job of keeping him at bay.
That will be a 3rd and short here, 3rd and about 1. Bradley Central still in the shotgun. Copeland, 1 back to his left, 2 receivers to his left, 2 to his right. Snap, he drops back in the pocket, looking for the pass over the middle. The pass is away. It's intercepted by Colton line.
You know what, Alex? When you got range like that, you got a 6'3" linebacker, man, that can get that deep on his drops. And, you can't throw over the top of him because the kid is 6'4".
Yeah.
What a great, listen, colleges are going to love seeing him drop back into a zone like that in pass cover. What a great defensive play by Colton Jumper.
Definitely, Daryl. Now it gives Baylor not good field position, but still they get the ball with 3:28 on the clock. 17-0 is their lead. I believe that's is that O'Connor?
It is.
Yep.
No, it's
that's Tiano. Screen pass to the left to Upshaw. Going for little yards, probably about 2, is brought down by Bradley Central defenders.
Yep, you just threw a little spot pass out there, and you had your blocker out in front, and you got a few positive yards on it, and just actually he got about 4 yards on it, 3.5.
3 yards of forward gain on that.
Tiano comes to the line. Got a lot of field to work with. Gonna have to go about 90 yards to get the TD on this drive.
It's doable.
Definitely with this offensive power. Tiano handoff up the middle to Houston Clements, taking out the left side for a good gain of yards. Takes it for about 4 yards.
Yep, just a run. just run to the upside off tackle and, gained about another 4 yards. And, it looked like it's going to leave us in about third down and about 2.5 and 3 yards. Absolutely a manageable third down.
Definitely. Tiano comes to the line with 3rd and short for his Red Raiders. 2:15 on the clock and counting down. 2 backs, 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. In the shotgun, Tiana takes the pass. Pass over the left side, attempted to Isaac White. Ball is dropped and pass incomplete. That will bring up at 4th and short. Surely the punt unit is coming out here.
Yeah, definitely. Tried to complete a little slant pass and just hit right off of Isaac. It was there. Those things. We'll have to execute and complete down the line.
Ian Jump comes back to punt from his own 5-yard line. Good 2 punts last week he had, averaging about 47 yards. Bradley Central returner is back at his own 40-yard line. The punt is up. It's a high one. Good bounce right there. And Upshaw is waiting to down it at the Bradley Central 39-yard line.
30-yard, got a good roll out of it, good height, and got a good kick off to the left. And
it'll be 1st and 10 at that point.
Bradley Central will take over with 1:52 on the clock. Little 2-minute drill is going to happen right here. They've got about 60 yards to cover. 1 minute, 50 seconds. Definitely doable. With this Baylor defense, it's going to be hard, though.
It is, and we just want to keep everything underneath us and make good tackles, and and hopefully, go into the half with this 17-0 lead.
Copeland in the shotgun, takes the snap, looking to his left. The pass is off. It is incomplete.
He had a guy hanging on him, and he threw it out to the flat, and he juggled and he almost got it picked off. It almost landed right in our guy's lap, Alex.
Yeah, Logan Fesner, the injured player who went off the field for Bradley Central earlier in the game, has returned, and that pass was to him, and he was fooling around with it on his helmet there for a second, and it eventually dropped, and one of our linemen was falling right behind him and almost got it, as you said.
What a lineman's dream, my man.
You're telling me. 1:45 on the clock, 2nd and 10 on Bradley Central's own 39-yard line. Copeland in the shotgun. Takes the snap,
Jalen.
looking left.
There he goes. Come up and make the tackle. What a ball.
Great play there. Brought down by many Baylor Red Raiders there for a loss of about 4. That'll bring up a 3rd and 14 from Bradley Central's own 35-yard line.
Yeah, you mess around too much, and if I was Baylor and we held them here, I'll call a timeout. I think we got 1 left and make them punt, and give us another chance.
Copeland in the shotgun, drops back, looking to pass to his left.
He set it up
middle,
good.
number 3.
Man, what a tackle.
Wow, great tackle there by number 6, Landry Taylor. He is down, though. Landry Taylor is down on the field. Great tackle there. He got the man down at about the 40-yard line.
Alex, I'm just hoping that he might have caught a knee, in his stomach, and and maybe got a knee and got the breath knocked out of him. That's what we hope for.
Timeout Baylor.
As the Red Raiders come to the sideline, and I think that's what it was, Alex. The way that he, I've had it happen to me before. He made a great tackle, and the way he was rolling around on the field, it just looked as if he maybe caught a knee and got the wind knocked out of him.
Glad to see Landry Taylor run off the field on his own legs. Punt unit will come out for Bradley Central. Back to return is Jeffrey Bowens at the Baylor 25-yard line. Punter for Bradley Central is at his own 25-yard line.
That's my man back there in that single set, man. And, you know, I like Jeff's punt return skills, and look like the Red Raiders are going after him. Here they come. And he gets it away
A deep
and
punt.
leaves Jeff back in no man's land,
Wow,
and it
what a
rolls and
punt.
it rolls
Great
and
roll
it
there.
rolls at the 10 and lands dead about the 10-yard line. So the Red Raiders made an attempt to go after it and block the punt, and they got a good roll out of it, and the ball is down at the 10-yard line. And Alex, I'm sure we'll be content with running the clock out and going into half with a 17-point lead.
No doubt about that, Daryl. Don't see anything tricky right here. Don't think there will be anything, but 44 seconds left on your clock. Baylor has the ball on their own 10-yard line, 1st and 10.
You know, it would, you know,
Yep.
yeah, it look like they
Tiano
are.
is in, takes the snap, run up the middle by Porter. You know, defense can't rest on these plays with Porter running up the middle. Anything can happen. He's still got to keep his feet going. He takes it all the way to the
Throw the flag. I mean, he tackled him 5 yards out of bounds, Alex.
By L.J. Goodrich. And he gets it all the way up to the 32-yard line, 1st and 10.
You know, now if you Baylor, you might change your thinking a little bit.
It's a lot more manageable with now they've only got 70 yards to work with.
Yeah, you
then
feel
a 90
position
good
change
20-yard
quite
gain
quickly.
there with 35 seconds left. Maybe just keep the ball on the ground again, see if you can't just get another one of those. And if you got one more of those, you might try for something big.
Yes, sir.
Tiano brings his men to the line. Nope, did they put in O'Connor?
They did.
They did. O'Connor's in. The pass is fake. I mean, the handoff is faked, and O'Connor.
Come on now, there you
flag
go.
is down the field.
It's a horse collar. It's a horse collar.
Horse collar on Bradley
He either
Central.
face mask or it looked like he got him around the neck.
That'll be another 15-yard gain.
That'll put us in, 15-yard penalty. And
That'll put us right at the 50-yard line.
yeah, but that'll give us, you know, some options.
28.9 seconds left on the clock. And
That's a
Baylor
lot of
moving
time,
down
Alex.
the field quite nicely. They've only taken about 10 seconds to get 40 yards. They're set up on their own 47-yard line.
Absolutely, man. You can at least get four or five more plays out of this, you know, this 28 seconds. Well, the clock is running, though. They started it.
23 seconds and counting
They
down.
started it. We don't know this clock.
O'Connor. Oh, flag is on the field.
You know, when they marked off the penalty, and they whistled at the clock. You know, I don't think our kids realized that the clock was running, and that cost us 5 yards.
Baylor back to their own 42-yard line, making it 1st and 15. 17.7 seconds on the clock there. The clock is now running. O'Connor dropping back for the deep pass. He's going to take it himself. No, he is going to pass it over the middle. It's attempted to Joey Rogers, but it is incomplete.
Yep, you know, he sprint up to the left side, and, you know, an Upshaw went deep on a fly pattern, but it would have been difficult. Now, if he could have thrown that with his body turned that position, you know, man, we'd go ahead and crown this young man.
8.7 seconds left on the clock.
They just going down it,
Yeah,
you know. You
victory
got a victory
formation here.
formation. You're going to take a knee and
Take us into halftime.
Yes, indeed.
That'll do it for us. That'll make it halftime here at Heywood Stadium. Your Baylor Red Raiders go into halftime with a 17-0 lead here over Bradley Central in Week 2 action. Folks, we'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
I remind you that tonight's game has been chosen as this week's Coca-Cola Red Zone Game of the Week on WGOW. Like tonight's game, you can visit twitter.com/RedZoneScores for all the latest scores from across the area and your way home. You can get all the final scores and updates on the Coca-Cola Red Zone on Talk Radio 102.3, the Talk Monster.
Tonight's game is sponsored by Weeks Paving. Weeks provides quality construction of roads, parking lots, driveways, and many other surfaces. For more information, call 423-821-2669 or visit them on the web at weekspaving.com. And remember, with Weeks Paving, quality does not have to be expensive. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you in part by Atomic Films. Located on Tremont Street in North Chattanooga, Atomic Films offers a complete line of film and video services. Look for them on the web at atomicfilms.com. Tonight's game is brought to you by Crust Pizza. Has all that cheering made you hungry? Then stop by either downtown on South Broad Street or right down Signal Mountain Road in Red Bank for a post-game bite. Crust offers a variety of cracker-thin, crust-style pizzas along with an array of fresh salads and delicious pasta dishes. And the most affordable beer list in town. Open till 11 p.m., Crust is the perfect post-game venue for Red Raider fans both young and old. Pratt Home Builders, once again, has been listed among the top 200 builders in the country. Chattanooga continually calls Pratt the best of the best, and it looks like America agrees. The best homes for the best value, Pratt Homes, 757-7687, or visit prattbuilding.com. Pratt Homes and Baylor classes of 94 and 96 say, Go Raiders. At Baylor, going the distance is a commitment that can bring a team a championship. At Kelly Quality Pre-Owned, going the distance means standing behind our pre-owned vehicles with a money-back guarantee. Yep, a money-back guarantee. When you buy a quality-owned Kelly car, you also get a free first oil change, concierge and shuttle service, and free peace of mind. Our fair value market pricing saves you money. Our money-back guarantee lets you buy with total confidence. 153 at Shallowford and Riverfront at MLK. In football, a Hail Mary pass or a trick play can put points on the scoreboard, but victory usually depends on a successful game plan and a diverse playbook. It's the same with investing. Wells Fargo Advisors has the experience, tools, and perspective to help create a diversified investment plan that's right for you. Call financial advisor J.R. Fitch at Wells Fargo Advisors in Dalton at 706-278-5232. Morgan Stanley. Whitney Dreher, financial advisor with Morgan Stanley Smith Barney. Whitney has been helping families in this community since 1996. Give him a call for any of your investment planning needs. Go Big Red. Tonight's game is brought to you by Franklin American Mortgage Company. Looking to buy or refinance a home? Then go with a company you can trust. Franklin American Mortgage. You're a nationally recognized mortgage lender. Whether you're working directly with Franklin American Mortgage or one of their valued industry partners, you get the financing that best meets your needs and the service you deserve. Contact us today at 1-800-295-1020. Let our service guide you home. Franklin American Mortgage is an equal housing lender. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Jane's Fine Jewelry. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Jane's Fine Jewelry and Gifts at 735 Broad Street, downtown. Visit Jane's Monday through Friday from 9:30 to 3:30 or on the web at janesfineJewelry.com. Stop by to see Jane's eye-catching rings, bracelets, earrings, and necklaces. Jane's also specializes in unique gifts and custom work. Your outdated pieces can be redesigned for a one-of-a-kind new look. Jane's. Small shop, big selection. What do you want to talk about?
Well, two quarterbacks are doing really good.
You mean Baylor's quarterbacks or both quarterbacks on both sides?
Both Baylor's quarterbacks.
Okay. Bryce Copeland's doing pretty outstanding as well. Do you have his stats?
Yeah.
Because his rushing stats are definitely something we're going to look at.
9 rushes for 45.
Yeah. And then, so I'll just let you talk about, say, like, both quarterbacks for Baylor are doing well. So, blah, 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 blah. And then I'll talk about also on the other side of the ball, Bryce Copeland, and then what's one more thing you can talk about?
George. And our defense, they've been really good.
Okay.
Force and turnovers.
All right. Welcome back, Red Raider fans, to Heywood Stadium of tonight's Baylor Broadcasting Network's production of Week 2 football action. here in Heywood Stadium. Your Baylor Red Raiders are leading the Bradley Central Bears 17-0 at halftime. We want to remind you that tonight's halftime show is brought to you by Lawson Electric Company. Since its establishment in 1925, Lawson Electric Company has grown to become Tennessee's largest full-service electrical contracting company with more than 80 years of successful service. Lawson Electric manifests its commitment to quality through its more than 375 employees. Lawson's significant investments in state-of-the-art equipment and human resources allow Lawson to serve its customers with the tools and manpower required when special needs arise. For more information, call Ryan Crimmins, Baylor Class of 78, at 423-267-5471. Or visit on the web at www.lawsonelectric.com. For your enjoyment tonight, Baylor fans, we have Jack McStat Frierson, a regular here at in the BBN booth. Jack, so far just been an outstanding game for the Red Raiders. The offensive production has been outstanding. The defense has been outstanding. There's no complaints on my side. One thing we got to address, you are the stat man. Our two quarterbacks for the Raiders, O'Connor and Tiano, both are doing absolutely outstanding. There's really, just as you said last week, when you can have two, why not? So, Jack, what can you tell us about those two?
Both of them, again, Michael he showed improvement with his decision making. I feel like he gets better every week, and that's really showing. And Michael has three completions for 6 attempts, and he has 29 yards. And Nick has 4 completions for 7 attempts and 28 yards. Both of them have been looking real well, and they're just learning the playbook better and getting better every week.
Yeah, they really are. On the other side of the ball for quarterback, number 10, Bryce Copeland, quarterback for Bradley Central. He's doing outstanding tonight, too. He's really just been a reliable source. Whenever the pass is not open, he's been able to use his legs and make something happen. What can you say about Bryce tonight, Jack?
He's certainly been their offense this game. He has 7 completions from 12 attempts and 57 passing yards, and then he also has 9 rushes for 45 yards. So he's definitely showing that he's a dual-threat quarterback, and yeah, he's really good.
Yeah, he's definitely been showing that he is the offense for Bradley Central tonight, and with his production, because Bradley Central, if he's not in there, this Bradley Central team could be in trouble. Back to Baylor's offense. Last week's tough player of the game, George Porter, he's doing it again this week. He's just not stopping. This kid, he's got the speed of a cheetah, and he's so hard to bring down. He's so quick, he can bust it out the outside. If the lane's not open in the middle, takes it out the outside and gets 7 or 8 yards every carry, it seems like. Jack, how is George doing tonight?
George has 10 rushes for 81 yards, and it takes at least 3 people to get him down. We've seen it multiple times, and you have to tackle him. You can't just throw him down like anybody else. If you don't tackle him, then he's just going to break loose.
Definitely. And Houston Clements, another running back for Baylor that's doing great. Houston playing as a little bit more of a running it up the middle, power running back. He's not the tallest of men, but he is definitely one of the strongest out there on the field. Houston is just we call him the human bowling ball, as he's not as I said, he's not the smallest, but he gets in there and knocks him down. What can you say about Houston, Jack?
Houston has 6 rushes for 26 yards, but we saw in the QB sneak where when Michael went in, it didn't look like he was going to get the first down, and Houston came in, plunged him, and probably boosted him about another 2 yards. So he's been helping in the offense a lot. Yeah,
Houston Clements definitely a vital key to this Baylor offense. Jack, on the other side of the ball for the Red Raiders tonight, the defense, wow, 0 points in halftime. Can't be a lot of yards. You'll tell us about that.
Yeah, Russell and Colton both have interceptions, and they've really been forcing turnovers. They've been playing really good defense. I'm not hearing Coach Burr screaming as much, so that probably means we're doing a little bit better. But, yeah, they've been looking real good in terms of when they get to the line, they are really good about switching around, adjusting to the play, and they're really smart.
Yeah, they definitely have been keeping their assignments, as we saw in the special play that Bradley Central tried to run close to when they were close to the end zone, but it ended up as an incomplete pass as the wide receiver overthrew his teammate on about the 10-yard line. Jack, it's been great talking to you as always. Can't wait till next week. That was Jack McStat Frierson here in the BBN booth at Heywood Stadium. Your Baylor Red Raiders 17-0 at halftime. After a quick commercial break, we'll be back with Daryl and I will discuss this game so far. Thank you. Folks, we'd like to remind you that tonight's game is sponsored by Weeks Paving. Weeks provides quality construction of roads, parking lots, driveways, and many other surfaces. For more information, call 423-821-2669 or visit them on the web at weekspaving.com. And remember, with Weeks Paving, quality does not have to be expensive. Pratt Home Builders, once again, has been listed among the top 200 builders in the country. Chattanooga continually calls Pratt the best of the best, and it looks like America agrees. The best homes for the best values, Pratt Homes, 757-7687, or visit them at www.prattliving.com. Pratt Homes and Baylor classes of 94 and 96 say, Go Raiders. At Baylor, going the distance is a commitment that can bring a team a championship. At Kelly Quality Pre-Owned, going the distance means standing behind our pre-owned vehicles with a money-back guarantee. Yep, a money-back guarantee. When you buy a quality-owned Kelly car, you also get a free first oil change, concierge and shuttle service, and free peace of mind. Our fair value market pricing saves you money. Our money-back guarantee lets you buy with total confidence. 153 at Shallowford and Riverfront at MLK. In football, a Hail Mary pass or trick play can put points on the scoreboard, but victory usually depends on a successful game plan and a diverse playbook. It's the same with investing. Wells Fargo Advisors has the experience, tools, and perspective to help create a diversified investment plan that's right for you. Call financial advisor J.R. Fitch at Wells Fargo Advisors in Dalton at 706-278-5232. Franklin American Mortgage Company. Hey sports fans, are you buying or refinancing a home? Then look no further than the professionals at Franklin American Mortgage. You always get a winning game plan and customer service that's second to none when you work with Franklin American Mortgage or one of their valued industry partners. Contact us today at 1-800-295-1020. Let our service guide you home. Franklin American Mortgage is an equal housing lender. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Jane's Fine Jewelry and Gifts. Since 1986, Jane's has been helping Chattanoogans choose from her exciting collection of fine jewelry and unique gifts. Jane also offers custom design, special orders, repair services, and in-house accounts. Visit Jane's at 735 Broad Street in the James Building. Open Monday through Friday from 9:30 to 3:30 or by appointment. On the web at janesfinejewelry.com. Jane's, small shop, big selection. Welcome back, Red Raider fans, to Heywood Stadium and EB Red Eder Field to Week 2 football action here with Baylor Broadcasting Network. Your Baylor Red Raiders are winning 17-0 at halftime here tonight versus the Bradley Central Bears. We'd like to remind you that tonight's halftime show is brought to you by Lawson Electric Company. Since its establishment in 1925, Lawson Electric Company has grown to become Tennessee's largest full-service electrical contracting company with more than 80 years of successful service. Lawson Electric manifests its commitment to quality through its more than 375 employees. Lawson's significant investments in state-of-the-art equipment and human resources allow Lawson to serve its customers with the tools and manpower required when special needs arise. For more information, call Ryan Crimmins-Baylor class of 78 at 423-267-5471 or visit us on the web at www.lawsonelectric.com. Daryl, as we come back in halftime with about 4 minutes left till we kick off the second half, I'm pretty much speechless after this first half of football for Baylor.
Well, Alex, our guys are playing really well, and but we've left some points out there, and that's some things that can be corrected as we continue on and get better each week in practice. And you have to be pleased overall. I mean, the defense have yielded 96 total yards with Copeland getting the majority of those. So defensively, you're very pleased with the way that our guys are playing, the way that they're tackling, and offensively, we're efficient. We're getting it done, and and we still aren't even hitting full stride yet. So overall, the second game, after 6 quarters of football, I mean, you've got to be pleased with what you're seeing, but knowing from a coaching perspective that we can get a lot better and build on what we've accomplished so far. So, so far so good, but we've got a second half to play, and we want to see, playing with a lead, with a 17-point lead, how our kids come out and respond. We need to be able to come out and play really fast again and take control of the game and not let Bradley Central get back into the game.
Definitely, Daryl. As you said, we've got some things to work on. Next week in practice, we've got some receiving that can help. We can work on. Got blocking here and there. Just everything we can just tune it up a little bit. But overall, as you said, definitely a good first 6 quarters of the season, as you said. And into the second half, just I'd say keep it easy. Don't try to do anything too spectacular. We've got a pretty decent lead so far. Maybe get 1-2 touchdowns and just get us some more insurance, and then just cruise through this game and get out with a victory.
Right, and and not have any injuries. And
yep.
Like I say, man, you got a team that we're playing that, we're making it look easy against a team that's ranked by Sonny Moore's power rankings as the number 36 ranked team in the state of Tennessee out of 300 teams that were ranked, and and Baylor coming in at number 7 overall in Tennessee in that poll, and so it's not like we're playing an inferior opponent. I mean, this is a good football team, but right now, Baylor's making things look really easy, and just hopefully we can continue to build on that aspect of it and get better each week, because when we get into conference play, Alex, as well as these mistakes, and that comes next week when we play Father Ryan, and you can't get away with a lot of mistakes that we're making. So we've got to tighten some things up, but overall, you've got to be very pleased from a fan's perspective and from a coach's perspective. You've got to be pleased at what you've seen so far, especially on the defensive side of the football.
They definitely are performing very well so far, but as you said, if this team can tighten it up, as we've been saying, get these few mistakes that we've been encountering and shape those up, we're definitely showing that we can compete with the high-caliber teams in the state of Tennessee.
Yeah, there's no doubt. Like I said last week, and people are beginning to see Max Prep in the 2012 Tennessee preseason polls has Baylor as one of the Fab Five, with Ensworth and Whitehaven out of Memphis and Maryville and Brentwood Academy, and then the Red Raiders come in at number 5. So you're garnering a lot of attention statewide as having not just a good football team, but a good football program, and that can be attributed to the administration, to the football coaches, to the strength and conditioning coaches, and these young men that you see down on the field that have the desire to wear these Red Raider uniforms. And just, Baylor's developed a great football program, and, it's just great to see, after spending 10 years, here on campus myself, it's just good to see, Baylor at this level and continuing to get better each week.
And Daryl, all we can say is that we're glad to be part of it. It's such a great program, and as you said, it's improving every year, just continuing to get better, and just glad to be a little part of it.
Yeah, and
That's
you
what
know,
I
and
can
Alex,
say.
and before we start the second half, man, I just, you know, we didn't get a chance up at Saudi Daisy. You know, I just want to tell you how honored I am, man, to be your partner, man, and to share this opportunity with you, and just looking forward to calling a lot of great games, and just, you know, just want to commend you, man, on the great job that you've done getting things ready, and just, you know, I'm very impressed, and just, you know, you're growing and you're getting better, and I'm honored, man, to be your partner this season.
Thank you very much, Daryl. That means a lot. But you said it, Daryl. We are nearing the start of the second half here with 2 minutes on the clock for this halftime. Teams are beginning to loosen their legs and warm up. We will get the kickoff here for you soon. We'll be right back. Stay tuned, Red Raiders.
Yeah, then Tyner beat Sigma 18.
Welcome back, Red Raider fans. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's Lawson Electric halftime show. We near the kickoff of this second half. Teams are preparing to take the field. A few scoring updates from around the city. McMinn County and McCauley are tied 14-14 at half.
Yeah, and you know, and Tyner right now is leading Signal 18-12, I think, in the third quarter, and you know, just a lot of good action going on all over the Tennessee Valley, and you know, we just hope that the Red Raiders can continue to play well like they are, and come out and kick this ball off, and the defense go out and be status quo, man, and just let's seal this thing up and hopefully get no injuries, and come back and get ready to go into conference play next week.
You know, these Raiders will prepare well, and they'll be ready to go out. Teams are taking the field as Rafael Gaglianone prepares to kick it off for us here in the second half.
Just got a text from my boy Double O Ulrich down at Ole Miss, and he's listening to us. And hey, partner, you was a part of this program and building this tradition that's going on right now. And just wish you the best at Ole Miss, my man.
Rafael Gaglianone gets his fourth touchback of the game. Starting off the third half, Bradley Central will start off on their own 20-yard line, you know, after the touchback from Rafael.
They are in the same area now, Alex, you know, so they're not too far apart. But this is Bradley Central, and McMinn is playing the Blue Tornado.
Bryce Copeland will head the Bradley Central offense. He will keep it, and his run is up the middle. He's still on his feet after multiple hits from the Red Raiders. Finally brought down by number 6, Landry Taylor, who had been hurt previously in the first half. And a good first down pickup there, bringing up about 2nd and 5.
Hey, what I would deem that kid is he's just tough, man. He's a 4-year starter, and the kid is a competitor, and, you know, a great initial contact. He broke a tackle, and we've got to wrap up.
Copeland brings his team to the line, 2nd down and 6 from his own 25. Dropping back, scrambling out of the pocket to the left. throws to the sideline, caught at the 33-yard line. That will be a first down. Oh.
Yeah, that was a good pitch and catch. You know, he threw it and, threw it, and it looked like he was going to hit the turf, but, he made a good catch, made a good throw and a great catch, and that's 1st and 10.
Good movement out of Copeland we're seeing so far. He's able to use those legs that we saw in the first half. Those are a great asset for him to have. Copeland in the shotgun, 2 backs, 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. He drops back in the pocket after the fake.
That's a hole there. That's a hole.
Dropping back, he'll scramble.
That's a hole.
Be pushed out of bounds by Jalen Simmons.
Well, he got great push up by the defensive line, and the guy, almost tackled him, Alex, right in front of the referee. So that's going to be a big loss on the play, and then the holding took place behind the line of scrimmage and tacked 15 more yards onto it. That's going to put them in a horrific down and distance situation.
That will be a first and extremely long 15-yard holding penalty. That will put them on their own 14-yard line, bringing up about a 1st and 25. Copeland brings his team to the line after his first and very long in the shotgun. Snap is off. It's a trick play. It's gone bad though. Baylor reads it very well. And there was and he reversed it back to the right, but Baylor was already there and met him in the backfield. He got a little bit further up the field, but not much. That's a great play by the Baylor defense.
Yeah, they tried to run a reverse, and our guys stayed at home and turned him around and and made a good play, and they're going backwards, and this is great for the defense. What a great stand, coming out and and getting the ball hopefully back to your offense in great field position. Second and 32, man.
Wow.
What do you get out of the playbook on that?
I don't know. That's tough to work with. Copeland in the shotgun. Rolls out to his right.
Oh,
he falls back in his.
That's a safety. Hey, Alex, we 2 for 2 on safety. 2 games and 2 safeties. Yeah, we have. We'll take the 2.
That's 2 points that we love to have.
Alex, who would get the goal line tripped him? So who would get the tackle? I guess it's himself.
Yeah,
because nobody tackled him. He tripped, and fell into the end zone for the safety.
Yep, as well as the many running yards Bryce Copeland is accumulating tonight. He gets 1 tackle.
Yep, absolutely. But we'll take it either way, and that brings the score to 19-0 Red Raiders, and Bradley will be coming up with a free kick, and hopefully we'll get great field position.
They'll be kicking off from their own 20-yard line, pretty much securing the field position for Baylor Red Raiders. You've got to assume that we're going to take it try to get it to at least the 50-yard line. Have to be a heck of a kick here for Bradley Central.
Yeah, we should come up with good field position on this, and I guess they're choosing to punt it instead of putting it on the tee.
9:22 on the clock as Bradley Central prepares to punt the ball.
It's a
off.
good high punt, but we should get good field position.
Mike Davis receives the punt. He's breaking free and gets tripped up at the Bradley Central 45-yard line and falls forward for about another yard or 2. Great return there. Got a hole and just hit it.
You know what he did that was great on that play is a great punt returner will do. He fielded it and he ran north and south. And, they say if you can get 10 yards on a punt return, you're a great punt returner, and Mike did that on that particular punt.
Nick Tiano in at quarterback for Baylor.
Nick Tiano brings the Baylor offense out on the field. 2 backs with Clements and Porter, 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. The handoff is to Porter going up the right side, bringing it up the sidelines, getting good yards, follows a few blockers, and is eventually pushed out of bounds right at the first down.
That play is growing on me, Alex. It's almost like a Statue of Liberty play and, a misdirection play, and you kind of sealing the edges. The line is doing a great job, and George is just finding them a lane, and, and he picks up about 8 yards on the play.
That will bring up a 2nd and 2 or 3 right there. A great pickup on first down for George Porter. Continues his success tonight, averaging over 8 yards a carry and gets another 8 right there.
Yeah, you just feel like. Go ahead, Al.
Tiano in the shotgun. Takes the snap, handoff to Clements up the middle. That will get the Chattanooga Land Company first down as Clements tries to keep his feet moving and is eventually brought down.
Boy, you can tell Houston is a wrestler, because I'm gonna tell you, man, that man run the ball mad. I mean, he runs just an aggressive. He hits the hole. He attacks the hole, and he's always going north and south. He don't know what east and west is, and that's the kind of back that you need for that change of pace. And that guy got north and south really quick to pick up the first down.
Play is stopped on the field. Quick official pause there, but we will get back to play. Tiano comes in the shotgun, 2 backs, 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Takes the snap, fake handoff, pass over the left side to Upshaw, attempted, a little bit overthrown, almost an interception there, but the pass falls incomplete.
Yeah, right now, we tend to be a little bit high on our passes, and like I say, it's 4 quarters, 6 quarters of football, and that's something that that as you get repetition and throw those routes, and we'll be able to get those and put them in the right places.
Tiano takes the snap, fake handoff to Porter. Houston Clements gets the handoff, takes it up the middle, and gets about a gain of 1, and is finally brought down by the Bradley Central lineman.
Yeah, that looked like a little cross buck play. You fake one way and hand it back inside, and it's just, we've got a lot of different options, and you got 3 great running backs, and and you throw Mike in there as the 4th, and you're able to do a lot of things running the football.
Tiano comes to the line in the shotgun, 2 backs, 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right, looking to pass over the middle. Pass is caught by Upshaw right over the middle. Finally brought down for a gain of about 15, getting the Red Raiders inside the Bradley Central red zone.
Now, what a difficult pass that he completed, and and he threw it right over the linebacker into the seam and hit him right on the numbers and picked up a Chattanooga Land Company first down. That's the kind of throws our quarterbacks can make. And like I said, as we keep getting repetitions, buddy, we're going to start completing those.
Yeah, that's definitely the one that we're going to be looking for with Upshaw's great size over the middle. He's a big target. Tiano in the shotgun, takes the snap, handoff to Clements right at the middle, running hard, keeping his legs moving, and falls forward, trying to get a few extra yards.
That's what I'm telling you, Alex. You got a guy that's fighting like crazy, running on the inside edge, and then you fake that thing in there, and then you got throwing lanes to throw to, and Bradley don't have a clue what we gonna run because they're a little bit off balance right now, and that's what you're able to do when you got the type of skill people that we have.
Just keep them guessing. You can go for
Absolutely.
the pass or the run anytime. Tiano
There we
gets
go,
the
the little cross again.
Clements gets the handoff, keeps his feet moving, spinning, and still moving forward. Gets a good gain there on 2nd down. That'll bring up a 3rd and short.
I like the nickname y'all call him. What do you call him, Alex?
A human
bowling ball. That's exactly what he bounces off of people.
Keeps those feet moving. He's a strong man, and he keeps those legs moving. It's hard to bring him down.
Absolutely, and he hits the hole really hard, too.
Tiano comes in the shotgun. Clements to his left, Porter to his right, Upshaw and Rogers to his left at receiver, and Jeffrey Bowens to his right. Handoff is to Porter up the left side, and Porter falls forward for close to the first down. Have to see where the spot is to see if he got it. It's very close, though. Inside the Bradley Central 10-yard line.
What I'm noticing, Alex, is even though we do have a young offensive line, so far, and I do say so far, we're able to run the ball. We're able to get critical yards. And these guys are doing a pretty good job right now. And, the addition of Coach Daniels, you know, with the offensive line have been tremendous. And, you know, I think these guys are getting coached up really good. And right now, so far, so good. They looking like a pretty good unit. And they only are going to get better as they get repetitions and get more involved, you know, in running plays. So
Baylor is just a bit short. That will bring up a 4th and inches, 3rd one of the game for Baylor.
And they brought in a whole nother rotation of linemen, I noticed on that. And this may be what you call the heavy package or the jumbo package that a lot of pros call on the short yardage.
Raphael's out there. That's a field goal unit.
Well, that's the field goal unit, Alex. You're absolutely right. I thought maybe we were going for it.
You know, Darryl, I thought the same, and then I saw those bright yellow cleats.
And you can't miss them.
Can't miss those. If he wasn't wearing those, I would have been tricked there. Raphael sets up for
That's about a 25-yard field goal.
Yep.
And that will give us a 3-touchdown lead if he's big.
Send us up to 22 if he was converted. He converted a 45-yard field goal today, so you'd think this would be a piece of cake for him.
That's a
and
tough
it looks
angle.
like it. And that kick is good.
I tell you what, it went through so fast it was hard to see. I'm glad you got my younger study, Alex. You got good eyes, because I for sure couldn't see it. It was so high and so long, but it's good to have a partner with young, good eyes. And that brings the score to the Red Raiders 22 and Bradley Central 0.
6:10 left on the clock as your Red Raiders prepare to kick off to Bradley Central Bears. They will take the field, and they got to get some points on the board sometime here soon if they want to have any fighting chance in this game. They just need something to show these Red Raiders that they can play with us.
Yeah, that's easier said than done. You know, the way that the Red Raider defense is playing, and you know, they're having a hard time. You know, losing. You know, to give them, you know, a little bit of leeway. You know, they lost a lot of skill position, you know, from last year. Their running backs and their great receiver, and, you know, and it's tough. Even though you got a 4-year starter at quarterback, you know, if you haven't worked a lot with the skill people, you're going to have a difficult time. And right now, they're being overwhelmed by the Red Raider defense.
Raphael prepares for the kickoff. 2 back for Bradley Central. The kick is up. It's a deep one. That will be another touchback for Raphael. That's his 5th of the game, I believe.
It is. And, you know, Alex, and this defense, once again, to keep on, because I played defense all through high school and college, and I love the defensive side of the ball. And, you know, Coach Burr is a tremendous defensive coordinator, man. He coaches them up and have great schemes. And right now, it's almost like Baylor's guys got a copy of Bradley's playbook.
They are definitely keeping their positions, and they're just doing a great job reading these plays. Copeland comes in the shotgun, leading this Bradley Central offense, rolling out to his right, passes over the right sideline, caught, forced out of bounds by Taylor Copeland. That will be a first down, and Bradley Central will move up to their own 31-yard line.
Yeah, just a little half roll. And, you know, and he's left-handed, so that side of the field is his favorite side to throw on, and, you know, just completed a little out cut and picked up the first down. This young man he won't give up, I guarantee you that, in Bryce Copeland.
Copeland in the shotgun, 1 back with him, 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right, dropping back in the pocket, looking left. Now looks at his running back. He's going to scramble, trying to get something going. Unable to, though. Sack recorded there by Houston Clements, playing a little D-line as well.
That's called rushing the passer and staying in your lanes. And Baylor had the ball contained on the outside, and where they've been throwing out in the flat to the running back. And Houston Clements stayed in his rushing lane and kept rushing, and Bryce Copeland ran right into him.
Great play there by the Baylor defense to force the loss of yards. That will pull up a 2nd and about 15. 5:27 on the clock, ticking down. Bradley Central comes to the line.
Yeah, you can put your running back, tailback at nose guard as quick as he is. He's going to cause the center some trouble.
Yep.
There's a little illegal
Flag
motion
on the
there,
field.
Alex. And like I say, man, you know, the Red Raider defense is fast, and they tackle well, And when you can run to the football and you're good tacklers, man, and you schemed up well, it's going to be hard to score on us, you know.
Certainly, Daryl. Houston is definitely Houston and Reggie, both primarily offensive players, but they've been tested out here on D-line, and it's working great. Second 20 here for Bradley Central. Copeland drops back in the shotgun, looking over, pass over the middle. Number 3 is halfback.
Oh,
Great
man.
coverage there. Baylor takes him down in the backfield again. It's a fumble. The ball is loose. Colton Jumper falls on the ball. Baylor football on the Bradley Central 5-yard line.
Total devastation, Alex. What you had here is with the screenplay developing, Baylor played the screenplay really well. They threw it. The guys tackled him, stripped him, and like I say, it's almost like a guy's got a copy of the playbook written on their arm, because these guys are getting to the football and exactly in the place that they need to be. What a great job scheme-wise tonight by the Red Raiders defense.
Coach Burr's definitely doing a great job tonight with these play calls. O'Connor comes in to work this short field for the Red Raiders. Handoff is to the left of Porter. Met quickly, falls forward for about a gain of a yard, bringing it to the Bradley Central 5-yard line. Yeah,
you know, it looked like that we wasn't set, and kind of an awkward-looking play, but no flag was on the play, and where it puts us in about a 2nd and 6, 2nd and goal from the 6-yard line, Alex.
2nd and goal from the 5.
Setting it with a 22-point lead. Here, O'Connor stays in at quarterback. Porter to his left, 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Handoff again to Porter, trying to just punch it in, but Porter is pushed backwards, and that will be a 2nd down, no gain.
Yeah, they had that one, scoped out really well, and the Bradley Central guys aren't giving up, and they're playing, hanging in there and playing tough.
Definitely, Daryl.
Yeah, absolutely. We need to score here on this possession, get a touchdown, and I think that would really be discouraging for Bradley County here.
O'Connor in the shotgun. Flag on the field.
It was a legal
Attempted
motion.
Slant to number 19, Chandler Galgo, from the middle by O'Connor.
I think we got a little head start on that one, Alex.
That'll be a 5-yard penalty on the Red Raiders, bringing them back to the 12-yard line. 3rd and goal, 12 yards to go. 3:30 on the clock in this 3rd quarter, ticking down.
Those are the kind of penalties that are correctable and that you don't want to have, because as we get into conference play and your Brentwoods, and you don't want to give them anything.
Nope.
5 yards of them may determine a score or field position, and every yard is valuable when we get into conference play.
Definitely, because it's possible that we're not going to have this 22-point lead.
Absolutely.
5 yards can mean the ball game.
Absolutely.
O'Connor under center, I formation. That's not I formation. O'Connor pass over to the left to Reggie Upshaw. So close, but getting it down to about the Bradley Central 3-yard line. Very close, but no touchdown there for the Red Raiders. That will bring up the 4th and very short.
What do we do? Look like he's trotting out the field goal.
Yep. Rafael Gaglianone will come in.
For his 3rd attempt, if I'm right, Alex.
Yep, you are. He's gotten a 25-er, a 45-er, and this will be his shortest attempt of the night. It's extra point length.
Yep, we're going for the trifecta tonight on field goals.
O'Connor to hold. This will put it to 25 if this is converted. And the kick is good.
3 for 3, baby. And he's a great snap. I don't know who our long snapper is, but it was a great snap, great hole. Ball was kicked high through the uprights, and Alex, they give the Red Raiders a 25-0 lead with 3 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter.
It's a good cushion. I wouldn't complain with one more score for some insurance than to just get this game, just run this game out. But we've got a good lead right now. I'm pretty confident so far on this one.
Yeah, absolutely. We're playing well, and and moving the ball well, and you like to want to finish your drives. Scoring is always good, but we want to score touchdowns. And we'll take a field goal because a field goal is good as well. But when you get in the red zone, especially around the 5 and 6 yard line, you really want to be able to put 6 points on the board.
Raphael prepares for the kickoff. Whistle is blown. The kick is up. It's a low one, but it's very deep. That's similar to Enrique Rivera's kicks last year. He kicked them very low, but very far, almost touchback every single time he touched the ball.
Yes, and that's like I say. We said all last year. It's discouraging when you start each possession on your own 20-yard line, and you look down and you see 80 yards that you've got to go against this formidable red-clad defense. And they keep on. I'm gonna break out the red swarm. I can't quite call them that yet, but they getting on the verge of being the red swarm.
Copeland brings his team to the line in the shotgun, one back to his left, 2 receivers on each side. Snap is back. Fake handoff, pass over the middle. Receiver's open, and it's caught at the 40-yard line. Receiver still running. Gets it all the way down to the Bradley Central 48-yard line, and it's finally brought down. Great play over the middle for Bradley Central.
Yeah, he just faked it in there and dropped it over top. The receiver ran right up the hash, and the right hash, and he laid it in over the linebackers and completed it for a long gain and a first down at around midfield.
Bradley Central will set up. Shotgun. Dropping back in the pocket. Scrambling to the left. Pass deep down the field. Mike Davis in coverage. The pass is caught, and that will be a touchdown. Bradley Central. From Bryce Copeland to Cal Pickle, there's the long hookup. There's a flag on the field. I'll have to see if this touchdown is negated. The officials are discussing it down
And Bradley Copeland's running off the field with his arms in there, so it's obvious it's against the Red Raiders, and it'll stand as a touchdown. Mike had great coverage and just the separation at the last moment. I think Mike was trying to, maybe thought he had a chance to intercept it, and the receiver broke away and scored a touchdown.
Good pass down deep from Copeland, showing off his arm as he's also shown off his legs here tonight. In to get the extra point is number 41, Clayton Steele. First extra point attempt of the night. The kick is up, and it is good. That will make your score here. Baylor Red Raiders 25, Bradley Central Bears 7. As the Bears get on the board for the first time tonight.
Yeah, it's just there's just a deep route down the field, and he connected on it, and relatively decent coverage, and and you just it kind of got by him, slid by him a little bit, and they scored a touchdown, and that and that put it back on us. Offensively, we've got to use some clock and hopefully go down and score a touchdown.
Yeah, but definitely a big drive there for Bradley Central, just getting their first points on the board, showing this Baylor team that they can play with us and they could make a comeback. Just still a 18-point lead for your Red Raiders, but that's nothing that can't be done in a quarter. So these Red Raiders need to come in here this drive, put some points on the board, and increase this lead and just come back with a score right here and show them that they're still in this.
that probably got our attention.
Yeah, it did.
We need to offensively move the football and hopefully go down this time and get 7 points and kind of put this thing away.
Mike Davis and Taylor Maxey back to return this kick. It's a short one to Taylor Maxey. He will return it. He's a very fast returner. Not too far of a return. Ball is brought up to about the 26-yard line, where the Red Raiders will set up offense.
Yep, and this is a big possession for the Red Raiders. You've got momentum 100% on your side, and you don't want to let them get any kind of momentum. We got to kind of got them at bay right now, and we want to keep them in that position.
Now, Daryl, we got to give a quick shout out to last year's BBN head, Brian Starr, and send us a text from Knoxville. Hope you're having fun up there, Brian. We're missing you over here.
What's up, Big B? Hang in there, partner.
O'Connor handoff to the right to Houston Clements, pushing it upfield for about a 3-yard gain, bringing it to Baylor's 30-yard line.
Houston Clements on the carry.
Yeah, I think Baylor now is going to, clock is your number one friend right now, and I think we need to run the clock, move the chains, eat the rest of this game up, and and get ready to live another week.
O'Connor in the shotgun. Clements at his left, dropping back to pass. Passes over to the left, a little bit of miscommunication there. O'Connor pass was way behind both of his receivers. Maybe just a little miscommunication on the routes for that play.
I don't know. Yeah, they definitely wasn't in sync on that one, and the ball fell to the ground, and that'll put the Red Raiders in a 3rd down and 7.
2 minutes left on the clock here in the 3rd quarter. Your Baylor Red Raiders have the ball going left to right on the radio dial. 30-yard line for Baylor. O'Connor in at quarterback.
And this is a big possession right here.
Looking deep for Reggie Upshaw. The pass is up. Upshaw under it. Oh, almost intercepted by Bradley Central, but is knocked down, and that will be incomplete, and will bring up a 3rd and 7 from Baylor's 30-yard line.
And Upshaw looked like he might have tweaked an ankle, and he limps off the field, and that trots out the punt team for the Red Raiders.
Ian Jump coming out for his 2nd punt of the game. The first one was very good, kicked it about 50 yards. That will increase his average just about to 50. He's 3 punts this year, and he's doing a great job so far.
Yeah, we need to get another good punt and get our defense back out there and make another stand.
Oh, it's a fake. Colton Jumper picks up the ball, and he will get the
first
Chattanooga
down.
Land Company first down. Colton Jumper still moving
still
his feet.
Going.
Nobody can take him down.
Wow, what a gutsy call by the coaching staff. What a
Flags
beautiful
are down
call.
in the field. A little bit of emotions down there on the field. The call was after the play. But like you said, Daryl, great call there. The punt team was in. Colton Jumper was set behind the line to block, and it was a direct snap to him, and he took it up the right side. And with his power, he just kept his feet moving, got the Chattanooga Land Company first down.
That fooled everybody in the building, from the student body to the press box to definitely Bradley County. Nobody expected a fake punt on that, and that kind of changed momentum back. And what a tremendous, gutsy call by the coaching staff. And I laud them. I applaud you because, and I'm sure Coach Massey will tell the media in his interview that, this kind of got momentum back, because Bradley was gaining some momentum, and to kick it back to him right after a score might have caused us some trouble. So great call by whoever made the call.
O'Connor in the shotgun, handoff to Porter up the right side, trying to break free. A few defenders trying to take him down. He's finally pushed out at the Bradley Central 33-yard line.
Knocked out of bounds by Jordan Timmons.
Yeah, George once again on his little stretch play, and he got back outside and gained about 3 or 4 yards on the play.
That'll be a 2nd and 5, 1:30 on your clock. 25-7 is the score. Your Red Raiders have the lead. Going left to right on the radio dial. They set up on the Bradley Central 33-yard line. O'Connor in the shotgun, 3 receivers to his left. Joey Rogers in motion to the right. Timeout is forced to be called. A little bit of miscommunication.
Well, yeah, he lined up on the wrong side of the formation, and he was trying to get back over, and Coach Massey decided the lesser of the evil was to call timeout and to spare the 5 yards and put us back into 2nd down and 10. So that leaves the Red Raiders 2nd down and 5, and headed down, and momentum back on its side, and just great. What a great play call to to shift momentum back and hopefully to punch this in and kind of put this thing out of reach and you know, and just play this thing on out.
After the timeout, the Raiders come back 2nd and 5. Still 3 receivers to the left, 1 back, no one to the right. Tight end Chandler Gallagher is set up on the right. O'Connor in the shotgun, takes the snap, fake left pass. George Porter gets the handoff up the right, gets some good yards and is thrown out of bounds by number 40, Edward Trevino. Good tackle there, but that will be a Chattanooga Land Company first down.
Yeah, you had trips up top and you faked to the trip side and you could see the short side of the field was wide open and George just out-sprinted the guy to the corner to pick up the Chattanooga Land Company 1st and 10, Alex.
Good play call there. O'Connor in the shotgun, 1st and 10 from the Bradley Central 25. George Porter gets the handoff up the middle, still moving his feet, gets a good block. Moving his feet forward, gets very close to the first down. That would be about a 9-yard run.
Yeah, what a great crackback block up top, and which, you know, sprung George a little bit, and he picked up about 9 yards on the play. And it's great when you look out and see your receivers blocking out on the perimeter. If your receivers can block on the perimeter, you know, those you can turn into some long running plays.
That will be a 2nd and short, 45 seconds on the clock in the 3rd quarter. Clock is ticking. O'Connor in the shotgun, 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. O'Connor gets the keep, going up the middle. That will be a Chattanooga Land Company first down. Pile is being made, but it's still being pushed forward, and O'Connor falls forward for some more yards.
Yeah, you know, he don't want to go down. You know, you know, like you say, he's 6'6", and he faked it in there, and he lumbered in there, and the pile kept moving, and his legs kept driving, and that'll be another Chattanooga Land Company 1st and 10.
Great running abilities there from.
If not for the holding penalty, Alex.
Oh gosh, that will bring us back 15 yards. That will just negate that great run there by Michael O'Connor, showing us as well as his great arm. He's got great legs. Little score update. McMinn County is beating McCauley 20-14 in the 3rd quarter. 25 seconds left on your clock here at Heywood Stadium. O'Connor in the shotgun. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Pass to the right.
There we go.
Porter,
George.
And the pass is dropped.
Boy, we had what we wanted out here on the perimeter, and George did what a lot of people do. He looked downfield before he caught and secured the ball, and he was looking to run before he caught it. And, you know, and we had a lot of green out there ahead of him, and he just got a little bit ahead of himself. But what a good play call, and it would have been a long run on the play.
Play call has been exceptional. You know, Darryl, starting to think about the tough player of the game. I would give it to the coaches if I could tonight. The play calling has
That would be good. They've done a good job so far.
O'Connor takes the snap.
Oh, what a nice screen.
Screen pass to the left. George Porter gets the pass. Keep moving his feet. Third down and gains about 7 yards.
Well, you know, he made the guy miss. And that'll be the end of the 3rd quarter, with your Red Raiders leading 25-7, and George dipped and he dashed, and he almost picked up the first down.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. So the score at the end of 3 quarters is Baylor 25.
Red Raiders will be right back after this quick break.
And that brings out the field goal team. Raphael will be attempting his 4th field goal on the night. The ball is down at about the 27-yard, which make it a 37-yard. Snaps down. The kick is up. It's long enough. It splits the uprights.
Wow.
And it's good. And that brings the score to 28-7, your Red Raiders. What a great display. You know, Alex, you know, it's 4 for 4 in the field goal game, which definitely should give us the confidence to know that we have got another legitimate kicker who can, you know, inside the scoring zone be able to put 3 points on the board and have the confidence in him. What another great weapon that has developed here tonight for the Baylor Red Raiders.
It's another aspect to this offense and the entire team, just to have a special teams unit that is just excelling so far. If Raphael isn't getting the touchbacks, our coverage is getting down, keeping it within the 20-yard line. Nobody's been able to return it very far against us, and field goals have been automatic extra points, nothing to them. Just Raphael and this entire special teams has been performing great so far this season.
Absolutely, Alex. Let me ask you a question. What's going to happen when this team start hitting on all cylinders?
Only God knows, Daryl.
It's going to be pretty frightening, my man.
That'll be fun to watch. Raphael approaches the ball. The kick is up. That'll be another touchback.
That may go through the goalpost, Alex.
That goes out of the end zone. Certainly close to going through the
it did.
Field goal, but wow. That's his 6th touchback of the night, I believe.
6 touchbacks and 4 field goals.
He's feeling it.
Hey, that's, you know, that gave me a thought about the player of the game tonight. You know,
we got to start thinking about that. It's going to be a tough decision because everyone's been performing.
Yeah, that's right. But
well.
But the young man has definitely been really impressive tonight, as have the whole Red Raider football team.
Bradley Central sets up on offense, scrambling to the left. The pass is complete down the left sideline. That will be a first down, and will bring them to the Bradleys to their own 31-yard line.
He's left-handed, and he likes to sprint to his left and throw left, and, you know, he's pretty accurate on these sideline routes. You know, their problem is the inability to throw the ball downfield.
Copeland takes the snap, handoff up the middle, met by Baylor lineman quickly, and taken down for about a gain of 2.
It's like I told you, once again, man, you're running into no man's land when you run inside. You know, their linebackers are too tough. They've got big Derek Green inside, anchored in that 3-man front, and, you know, it's tough goings on the inside.
Copeland brings his team to the line. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, 1 back at his right side. Back is put in motion, switch to the left. Snap is back, dropping back in the pocket. Looking to his left, having to scramble. Outlet pass, pushed out of bounds for a gain of about 1.
Well, that's just great coverage in the secondary. He looked, and nobody was open, and he did what he only could do was throw the ball underneath, and our guy came up and made a tackle after about 3 yards on the play, which you'll take all day long.
Oh, yeah. That'll bring up a 3rd and long, 3rd and about 7 or 8 here. 11:05 left in the 4th quarter. Bradley Central sets up 3rd and long on the 30.
The second.
Copeland takes the ball for himself at the middle, getting the first down, and slides down for the first down. He got the ball all the way to the Bradley Central 41-yard line.
And he got it there quick, and you know, the middle parted like the Red Sea, and you know, and he took it up the middle for the first down. And you got Bradley. Some of the guys are starting to cramp, Alex. You know, they got a lot of guys going both ways, and you know, on a hot night like tonight, you know, that's tough, and you know, so you know, hopefully the young man will get that cramp worked out and get back on the field. There you go. He's up and at him.
He is up, and he is hopping off the field. Got that cramp in his left leg, but he will exit the field on his own power. Quick rest for these players. They definitely deserve it. They've been playing their hearts out tonight.
Absolutely. 10:55 left in the fourth quarter. Red Raiders lead 28-7, and it's just been another one of those cases of where, we've just been a few plays defensively from almost perfection, and we had good coverage, and sometimes, the offensive player just make the better play, and that's what he did on that touchdown pass. But since then, our defense have held in there pretty well and playing quite well.
Copeland brings his team to the line. Bradley Central at the 46-yard line in the shotgun. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right, 1 back at his left. Takes the snap, drops back in the pocket, looking over the middle, looking left, passes over the middle to number 3. Good pass, good catch. Got some yards after the catch, but stopped short of the first down by the Baylor secondary.
Yeah, it's just, it bring up about 2nd and about 3, and they're just methodically working the ball down the field and throwing to the backside of the backfield, and our guys are coming up and making tackles, But the great thing is the clock is in our favor.
Yeah. 10-20 and clicking down. Bradley Central into Baylor territory. Fake handoff by Copeland. Takes it to himself up to the left side and gets close to the first down, but will not get it. It will be a 3rd and short, and there's a flag down after the play.
Things are kind of getting a little chippy, and in a game like this, the young men are fighting hard, and Bradley's on the short end of the score and fighting and trying to get back into the game, and tempers do flare in football. The umpires are huddled together and conferring, and let's see what the call will be. I think they're not sure. Okay, guys.
Officials still conferencing down on the field.
Yeah, I didn't see anything. I didn't.
Penalty.
I didn't see anything out of the ordinary, but he's coming to making the call.
This will be another
sportsmanlike on Baylor. And unsportsmanlike on Bradley Central.
Against Bradley Central.
So those 2 calls will negate each other.
So they will go 15 yards in one direction, bring it back 15 yards in the other direction.
I'm not great at math, but if you go 15 yards in one direction and you come back 15 yards in the other direction, you come back to the same point, don't you, Alec?
That sounds about right to me.
So it's 3rd down and
3rd and short here for the Bradley Central Bears. Copeland will bring his team to the line in the shotgun.
About 4 yards to go.
10 minutes left on the clock here in the fourth quarter. Snap is away. Copeland running to the right, keeping it for himself. He's going to keep it, get the first down, and run out of bounds at the Baylor 40-yard line. Stop the clock and get the first down for your team. Good play there by Copeland.
It was, Alex, but he never looked up. It appeared to be a pass play, but it was far from the pass play. He immediately looked up the field to run the football, and that's his best asset right now is his ability to run the ball and throw the ball in the flat. So, that's what I would be looking for from the defensive side of the ball.
Copeland in the shotgun, takes the snap, dropping back, looking to the left to pass. The pass is away down the left sideline. Ball is dropped. Incomplete pass. That will bring up a 2nd and 10 from the Baylor 39-yard line.
That's what I told you, Alex. They're working that left side, and they're running outs and trying to gain 5 and 6 yards, and then Copeland is coming back and, running the ball. And, but the thing is that the clock is ticking, and, yards is not what they need. Points is what they need, and we're content with letting them catch it underneath and make the tackle.
Yeah, little 5-yard plays might not cut it for the Bradley Central team so far for the rest of this game. Copeland in the shotgun. 2 receivers to his left, dropping back into the left. Passes over the middle. It's a deep lob, and that's just thrown away.
Yeah, wasn't nobody back there but the little kids down there in the end zone throwing the ball up, and I don't think they were looking to catch it. But, he just basically, they took a shot. The shot vertically deep downfield, and there was nobody there.
Still 10 yards to go.
The greatest asset coming up is the ability to put heat on him, and he's apt to run. So we need to put pressure on him, but contain him.
Copeland would bring his team to the line in the shotgun. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right, a back on his left side. Snap is
Here
back.
we come. Here comes pressure. Here comes pressure.
Here
Here
comes
comes pressure.
Sacked by number
Here comes
16,
pressure,
Colton
Alex.
Jumper.
That's exactly what we need. 3rd and long, and we sack him and out trots the punt team, and hopefully we can get this ball and eat some clock out and keep everybody safe and celebrate this great victory that we've earned tonight, Alex.
Sack for about 7 yards. That'll make it 4th and 17.
So we're playing up a 4th and very long. Bradley Central will punt.
Punt it to Jeff. Let me see Jeff run a little bit.
Jeffrey Bowen set up on his own 10-yard line. Punter set up on the 40-yard line. The punt is up. It's a high one. Good punt. Jeffrey Bowens calls the fair catch, but the ball is bouncing inside the 10-yard line. A good punt, and it is down to the Baylor 9.
Yeah, it was a good punt. I mean, Jeff did what he was supposed to do and, stayed away from it. The ball landed inside the 10, which you're taught not to even catch it inside the 10, and he did his job, and Baylor take over about its own 9-yard line, and hopefully we can eat up a lot of clock and maybe get a score at the end and take this thing to the house.
8:50 left on your clock. 28-7 is the score. Baylor Red Raiders take over on their own 9-yard line, moving right to left on the radio dial. Tiano steps in at quarterback, handoff up the middle. Houston Clemens gets the carry for about 4 yards.
Yeah, Houston hit it up in there, and you always know it's Houston because the pile keep going forward, and he hits it in there so hard, and his legs are churning, and he's a tough kid, man.
Tiano breaks the huddle, brings his team to the line. Upshaw, far left on the field. 2 receivers to his right. Fullback and running back in. George Porter gets the handoff in the middle, and he's got a hole. George Porter, 2 backs are able to bring him down. But George Porter, if he got through there, he was off to the races.
Hey, lined up in an I formation, ran the ball directly right at you. I'm coming at you. George hits a hole, and he's tackled about 12 yards, 13 yards up. 1 shoelace from going about 75 yards. The Chattanooga Land Company 1st and 10.
Under the center. Fullback carry for Houston Clements up the middle. Good yards. Wow, first.
Yeah, that's a late hit, Alex. He was down, and Alex, that was just your old conventional trap play. I haven't seen Baylor run a trap play in a long time, and that was just a quick hit and trap with Houston Clements, and the guy from the outside came in and hit him late, and that'll be 15 tacked on to that.
A small gain on first down. It's a good stop there by Bradley Central, but fortunate for Baylor, late hit comes in and that gets 15 yards. That'll bring Baylor all the way down to their own 49-yard line. And that will be a Chattanooga Land Company first down with 7:41 left on the clock.
Well, Baylor's doing what it wants to do right now and lining up and imposing their will on Bradley Central in an I formation.
Tiano takes the snap. Handoff up the middle to Porter.
He's gone.
Takes it off to the right. He's still going. Oh, he trips.
The hash mark on the left side got him. George had momentum heading upfield, and he turned and cut and planted, and he tripped on the sideline, and he was off to the races. And right now, Baylor's doing what Baylor's been able to do the last several years at the end of football games, is line up in an I formation, and offensive line impose its will on the defense.
Tiano takes the ball under center, I formation. Snap is back. Handoff to George Porter up the middle. George keeps his feet moving, and he gets a good 9-10-yard gain. That will be just short of the first down.
Man, that's just hard-nosed football. Bradley Central know what's coming, and and right now at this point, Coach Massey's saying, guys, you're going to have to stop it because we're doing nothing but lining up in an I formation and running the ball right at you.
Same formation for the Raiders. Tiano under center. 6:35 on the clock and ticking. Tiano takes the snap, handoff up the middle to Clements. Clements has got some room to run, shakes the defenders, keeps his feet moving inside the 20, 15, and is down at the Bradley County 13-yard line.
Yeah, just another little quick hitting trap action, and you handing it to your eye tailback, and pop something quick, and I heard Coach Burr from up top say, there it is, and finally Houston breaks one for some substantial yardage. Man, you got to like this, and eating clock, getting closer and closer to the goal line and closer to victory, and the offensive line is very impressive right now as they're in an I formation.
I formation, Tiano under center. Handoff to George Porter up the right side, popping it out, breaking out to the side. He's got some room to run. Let's see his speed. He gets another 9-yard gain, taking it inside the Bradley County 10-yard line, taking it all the way down to about the 6-yard line.
George bounced off, and he ran out of room. He ran out of the sidelines, and he picked up about 8 or 9 yards on the play. But it looked like there's a penalty on the play.
Appears as if Baylor's already walking back, so that will be against the Red Raiders.
Yep, there's another holding penalty. Maybe I could check with Jack to see how many holding penalties that is, but there's quite a few holding penalties, and that's something definitely that we definitely can coach up.
Baylor sets up on their own, on Bradley County's 18-yard line. After that 9-yard gain, the 15-yard penalty, ball is brought all the way back to the 18-yard line. A handoff up the middle. Ball goes nowhere.
Just another quick trap to Houston Clements, and right now, as Jack the stat man said, there was 7 penalties. That's great work by Jack. Jack can dig it up really quick, and that's why he's such a great addition to the staff. 7 penalties for the Red Raiders, and that's something that we definitely, I know the coaches will look at and address.
Second down and just a little more than 11.
Tiano waiting for the time, trying to run the clock out. Getting this play clock down as far as possible. Tiana handoff at the middle to George Porter. Porter's got some room to run. Getting a good run all the way inside the Bradley County 10-yard line. Gets it down to about the 7 and is finally stopped up.
Now bring third down. And that was just another inside run play. And, the Red Raiders are just lining up and running it, and
George Porter on the carry.
hopefully as we get closer to the goal line, we'll be able to score a touchdown. If not, we may go 5 for 5 in the field goal game.
3rd and 4 or 5 here for the Red Raider offense. 4:29 in the clock. Some substitutions being made on defense. The clock is now ticking. 4:25. Tiano under center, same formation. They're going to try to run this play clock down as far as possible before they get every snap off. Oh, little slip up in the backfield, but George Porter hops up and gets in for the Red Raider touchdown.
Just a little stutter step counter play. The offensive line comes off the ball, knocks him off the ball. George goes untouched into the end zone for a touchdown. That puts George at about 150 rushing yards on the night. That is great. That is great. And, it's great to see George bounce back like Coach Massey said in his interview. What a difference a season makes. Well, the kick bounces off.
Extra point is
the
no
extra
good.
Point off the goalpost.
Raphael misses his first extra point of the night, second of the year. Just barely, though, and hitting the goalpost and bouncing off to the side. That will make the lead for your Baylor Red Raiders 34-7 with 4:05 left in this fourth quarter. Got to think, as the Raiders kick this one off, just going to try to get one more stop. Bradley Central's going to have to work quick, so it's going to be a lot of passing. If Baylor can get one more stop, I think this game is already sealed, but just make it final.
It is, and just hopefully at this point, you just finish out the game and don't get any injuries. Maybe get another series and maybe get some young kids in, get some playing time, or whatever the case be. But right now, the Red Raider student body, fans, all the support are really happy right now because looks like another Red Raider victory.
Gaglianone sets up for the kickoff.
Raphael Gaglianone prepares to kick off.
That's pretty good. I think he got his name down. I'm scared to say it.
The kick is up. It's another good one. Maybe not a touchback. The first one returned for the night. It will, and that will be a touchback. He stepped on the line as he tried to make the return.
I thought the streak was over, but the streak continues, Alex.
That's 6 in a row that's 7 for the night.
Seven.
Great kicking job tonight here by Gaglianone. One extra point missed, and that is his only fault. 3 field goals. Is that correct, Darryl? 3 field goals.
He's four
field goals, 7 touchbacks.
Pretty good night.
Outstanding effort for him.
Pretty good night for that young man, and just glad to have him, man. Just glad to have a kicker with that ability.
Bradley Central sets up on their own 20-yard line. 4:04 on the clock. 34-7 is the lead for your Red Raiders. 1st and 10 as Copeland sets up in the shotgun. 2 backs, 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. The handoff is to the left. Taking a flag thrown.
Looked like another holding penalty on Bradley Central. I think at this point Bradley is content. I think Bradley have waved the white flag, and I think they're just going to try to run the football like Sadi did, and take their loss and not get anybody hurt and get into their play and their conference play and, know that they've played a great football team tonight in the Red Raiders and only build on that for them. It's only going to make them better by playing.
Oh, yeah. And we'll be holding on Bradley Central. Bradley Central will set up first and about 20 on their own 8-yard line. Snap is back, dropping back for the pass, looking over the left side. Pass is deep down the side, and it is incomplete. Pass was attempted to Cal Pickle, and it is incomplete deep down the Bradley Central side of the field.
Well, what do I know, Alex? I thought Bradley was content to wave the white flag, but I guess they haven't conceded, and and they trying to throw the ball down the field.
Second and very long for the Bradley Central Bears. Copeland in the shotgun.
I bet they run it this time.
3:42 and counting on the clock.
Nope.
Fake handoff, passes up the left sideline. Some good yards. It's finally pushed out of bounds by Joey Rogers.
And that's still going to put them in 3rd down and long. 3rd down and about 6 or 7 yards.
Did do a good job of getting out of bounds, stopping the clock there for Bradley Central. Stops it at 3:32. Bradley Central will set up on the 3rd down right here. Try to get something going. Copeland in the shotgun, takes the snap, drops back, looking over the left to the pass. Pass is complete and gets out of bounds. Joey Rogers pushes him out of bounds once again.
Yep, move the sticks. You got to give it to them. Alex, they're still fighting, man, and that's a credit to Coach Damon Floyd, and his young men aren't giving up, and as long as there's time on the clock, they'll keep playing hard.
Copeland in the shotgun. 1st and 10, setting up from his own 33-yard line. Fake run, passes to the right side. Good 6-yard gain and is forced out of bounds.
And let's keep him in bounds. I hope the clock is still running, but it looked like they stopped it.
3:19 on the clock.
I thought he was still in bounds, but it's obviously not.
That will bring up a 2nd and short for the Bradley Central Bears. Copeland in the shotgun. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right, or 2 to his right as well. Dropping to the left, looking, he's got some running room. He's going to run it. Oh, takes out the lineman. Wow, that was a big hit on that line judge right there.
Yeah, and there's a flag going. I don't know if it's a holding back here or what they called, but
there's a flag down.
Yeah, there's a flag at about the 30-yard line, and it was a late flag. Yeah. I don't know if it's another holding, but
the line judge is down still. Trainers are attending him.
Yeah, it got him pretty good over there, and that's the danger of being that close to the sideline over on the visitor's side, and and you've got to always be watching, because those guys can get on you really quick, and hopefully he'll be okay, but there's a lot of people attending to him over there.
Baylor trainers have also gone over to the Bradley Central side where the line judge is down. So both teams' trainers attending to the line judge.
I think that was Bryce Copeland that that ran into him, and he was at full speed, Alex, and he was pushed out of bounds by the Baylor defender, and I imagine that was a pretty hard collision, and I think he got up. Bryce Copeland is definitely a tough young man. It's it's difficult to be a starting quarterback at any level, but for a 6A school to be a 4-year starter is really impressive. And but what I noticed tonight, Alex, is one of the keys to the game that we talked about is Austin. We haven't been saying that much about him, and their running game hadn't been effective. That just go to show you that one lineman does not make or constitute the ability to run the football, and and that's why Baylor's going to be okay with his new lineman, because we're going to work as a team.
Yeah. Certainly. Bradley Central will set up 1st and 10 on the Baylor 40-yard line, so that penalty was on Baylor.
And the young man's name is Austin Sanders instead of Austin Rogers. Austin Rogers played for the Tennessee Vols, but Austin Sanders, and we definitely want to make sure we get his name right, who will be playing for the Tennessee Vols next year. And this just Bradley got to, I'm sure they're going to be great within the conference, but they ran up against a tough Red Raider team tonight.
1st and 10 on Baylor's 40-yard line.
I think one of our coaches had to go get the chain, work on the chain game.
Because that line judge has to sit down for a minute or two.
See, our coaching staff's able to do everything, man.
Versatile team and versatile coaching staff.
Yes, indeed.
Dropping back in the pocket. Good pass over the left side. And Joey Rogers takes down the receiver. Does not get out of bounds. The clock will continue to tick down and get the ball down to about the 31-yard line. Baylor's
They're in the
31-yard
hurry-up mode now. You know, now they're coming to the line of scrimmage and trying to work fast now.
Copeland takes the ball in the shotgun, passes deep down the left side. Joey Rogers,
Great
coverage. Great coverage by Joey Rogers.
Great coverage. He was running with him, and when you're in a situation like that, your best friend is the sideline, and he just ran him out of bounds. You know, it was great coverage on that.
Pass is incomplete in the end zone. Bryce Copeland tries to go deep to his receiver, trying to get some points on the board before this clock runs out. 2:25 on the clock. 34-7 is the lead for your Red Raiders. Bradley Central is threatening to score in Baylor territory at Baylor's 32-yard line. Going left to right on the radio dial.
There you go.
Copeland,
Right
another
down
pass down the middle. Oh, great coverage.
Oh,
Pass interference is called.
Our safety got over there, and they say he got there a little bit early, but I don't know about that. What a great hit, and the receiver is still down.
Coverage by number 41, Jake Ryan. It appeared as if from the press box, the receiver caught the ball, and then Jake Ryan hit him and knocked it out, but the referees with a better vantage point down there, they did make the call as pass interference.
Yeah.
So that will set up Bradley Central at.
Well, that's just a 15-yard penalty. Our guys, you know, thinking on the NFL, you know, spot the foul or right at the 1-yard line, but that's 15-yard penalty.
That will set Bradley Central up 1st and 10 in the Baylor red zone down to the Baylor 17-yard line. Bryce Copeland sets up in the shotgun.
Tighten up, D.
2 receivers to his left, 2 to his right. 1 back on his right. Dropping back in the pocket. Number 42 throws it down the field, and Joe Rogers again, great coverage and knocks it away for the incomplete pass.
Well, that was all set up by the defensive pressure that they got on Copeland and forced him to leave the pocket and didn't leave him much of a throwing lane. And, you know, and Joey Rogers had great coverage again downfield.
Luke Hutchins of the Baylor Red Raiders with the hurry up on that play, forcing Copeland out of the pocket to make the quick throw. Great play by him. Copeland sets up in the shotgun. 2 receivers to his right, 2 to his left.
Here come Heat again.
Yep. They're certainly shooting for this end zone.
Here come Heat. Here come Heat.
Oh,
what a great play.
One-handed catch. Good coverage there by number 2, Parker Catlett.
We're getting some younger guys in there, man, and you can't tell much difference.
No, new names
from the starting
play.
guys. I mean, what great depth, you know, and great to get this experience. And what a great play by the young man.
Pass is incomplete. 1:49 on the clock. Bradley Central down to the Baylor 17-yard line. 3rd and 10.
Coach Burr said, you throwing every down, I'm going to dial up pressure on you.
Pressure is coming. Pressure releases.
It backs out. They dropping back into the zone. He throws, breaks on the ball.
Great play there by Joey Rogers to get the instant contact, but the receiver is still able to gain a few more yards after the catch. Does not get the first down, but the clock continues to click. It'll be very short.
Fourth and short.
By about a yard. So this will bring up a 4th down and 1 for Bradley Central.
Stop him, Red. Here come Heat. Here come Heat.
Copeland dropping out to the left using his legs. And that will be a Bradley Central touchdown.
Yeah, you could see that coming. He had no thought of him was going to throw that football. He sprinted and he zipped into the end zone for another athletic play by Bryce Copeland, and that brings it to 34-13, kick pending.
Bradley Central will try to tack on the PAT after the 10 or so yard run in by Bryce Copeland. A nice scramble by him. Oh, they are setting up for 2. Bradley Central is not giving up in this one. Copeland set up in the shotgun, takes the snap, looks left, passes a slant over the middle, and it is good pass there to number 4, Cal Pickle, but the pass is dropped, and the 2-point attempt is no good. That will leave your score 34-13. 109 left on the clock, and your Red Raiders will get the ball unless Bradley Central, since we are seeing some fight still left in them, it's possible they could do it. They could try to do an onside kick, but
you probably think they will, Alex, and
I really just don't see a point in it though.
Right, the ball game is basically over.
Yeah.
But as a coach, Coach Floyd, his philosophy is I want to try it, and you got to practice on it. So why not practice on it in a game situation? We just got a message that McMahon beat McCallie 20-14, and both McCallie and Signal did lose tonight, but McCallie, we knew that ball game up in McMahon was going to be a tough ball game. McMahon is predicted to win this division that they're in with Bradley, and we know that McMahon is, it's tough to play up there, so McCallie loses tonight to McMahon.
After the touchdown, Bradley Central will kick off from the 40-yard line. It does not appear as if they will be attempting an onside kick, but never know.
Like I say, Alex, what do I know, man?
It is an onside kick.
I got it right, Alex.
You did. It is recovered by Russell Burton at the Baylor 45-yard line.
Well, Alex, here's the situation. He knows the ball game is over. What better way to practice your onside kick than in a game setting? And, it just makes sense. And even though he knows the game is over with, he's still practicing it. And now the Red Raiders can run out this clock, and everybody can go home tonight happy. I know I am.
Very true, Daryl. That will seal it up for us tonight here at Heywood Stadium. Final score 34-13 as Baylor assumes the victory formation. Michael O'Connor in at quarterback, in to kneel the ball, trying to seal this one out for the Red Raiders. Daryl, it's been a very good game tonight. Baylor Red Raiders have played very well, but there's things we can improve on.
Absolutely, man. I mean, you look out and there's a couple of times, penalties, scoring touchdowns in the red zone, just things offhand that can be corrected. Are you kidding me? Bradley's called timeout, Alex. Wow. Now that surprises me. Now the onside kick didn't surprise me because you want to practice it, but calling timeout from a victory formation, that really surprises me. And I'm not coaching over there, so I don't know what he's thinking. And we'll just line back up and do it again, Alex.
Yeah. They've got 2 left, so they might force us to punt it to them once, but
yep.
I don't know what they're going to do with 30 seconds of clock.
They might do it. That's kind of odd, That's the first time I've ever seen.
Down 3 touchdowns.
Anything like that, but, he might want another possession. I don't know. But the Red Raiders are persistent in running this victory formation. And Bradley is persistent in calling a timeout again.
49-8 left on the clock after the second down victory formation kneel. That will bring up 3rd and 11, 3rd and 12 for your Red Raiders. And they're going to do the victory formation again. That's almost undeniable. But Bradley Central has used their second timeout to stop the clock, and they just want the ball again. It seems like they're just not giving up.
No, they're not. I don't know. I don't know what the point is, but no problem at all. We'll come back and do it again and get another punt in. Hopefully, pin them down at about the half-inch yard line.
Baylor comes back down on the field in the victory formation again. They're not going to come out of that one. O'Connor in to kneel the ball. 49-8 on the clock. And he will kneel the ball once again. And Bradley Central uses their final timeout to stop the clock once again with 45 seconds left on the clock. That will bring out Ian Jump and the Baylor punt unit to Ian's going to try to get his third great punt of the night.
Yeah.
He's gotten 2 50-yard punts, and if he can get a good one here, this game's already over. I didn't really see
like I say, that's kind of strange for me. I haven't seen that a lot, but I haven't coached in a while, so maybe it's something new out there. But I can't put my finger on this one.
So Ian Jump will be in to punt for Baylor.
But Ian Jump get another opportunity to punt.
Yeah, it's good practice, like you said. Why not practice in a game? Ian Jump on to punt. The snap is back. The punt is away. It's a great punt. It will be returned. Caught at the 25-yard line, dancing around. Brought it about to the 27-yard line. The flag is down.
Yeah, that's going to be a holding penalty, and that's going to put them back. Put them deep in their own deep back in their own near their own goal line.
Bradley Central regains possession at about the 27-yard line, but a flag is down, and it appears to be holding on Bradley Central, which will take them almost back into their own 15-yard line. We'll have to see what the official call is and see how far back they will actually be. It is on Bradley Central, and the referee is walking them back. It will go all the way back to the Bradley Central 18-yard line. Well, Bradley Central will take over 1st and 10, 34 seconds left on the clock, down 21 points. We'll see what they can do here.
Yep.
Baylor secondary far back, just trying to not let anything huge happen. Copeland in the shotgun, drops back to his left. Blindside rush, brought down. Number 32, Sean Wampler gets the sack.
Man, that was fast.
Yeah,
that was great pressure right off the edge, and they don't have any more timeout, so let the clock run. Blow it in, ticking down. 20 and counting.
18, 17, here we go. They'll get one more play off. Bradley Central throws down the left side. It's incomplete. That'll stop the clock at 11.2 seconds. 34-13 is your score. No timeouts left for Bradley Central. But they are not quitting.
No, they're not.
Certainly respect them for not quitting. But it'll end eventually either way. We'll see.
Yep.
11 seconds left on the clock. Game coming to an end.
It is.
Copeland in the shotgun. 2 receivers to both sides. Flag is down.
Probably a delay.
This will be a procedure penalty against Bradley Central.
Flag on Bradley Central will bring them even further back into their own territory. That will set up about a 3rd and 20 from their own 5-yard line. Copeland gets the snap. Throw over to the left side. Pass is caught and taken all the way into the 17-yard line. And that will clock has stopped. And that will be the ball game, folks. Baylor wins tonight's game here at Heywood Stadium versus Bradley Central, 34-13. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with the Crust Pizza post-game show. Welcome back, Raider fans. Tonight, your Red Raiders have sealed the second victory of the season, 34-13 over the Bradley Central Bears. We want to remind you that tonight's postgame show is brought to you by Crust Pizza. Has all that cheering made you hungry? Then stop by either downtown on South Broad Street or right down Signal Mountain Road in Red Bank for a postgame bite. Crust offers a variety of cracker thin style pizzas along with an array of fresh salads and delicious pasta dishes, and the most affordable beer list in town. Open till 11 p.m., Crust is the perfect post-game venue for Red Raider fans, both young and old. Daryl, great game for Baylor tonight. We know we have some things to work on. We got to work on our penalties, but overall, I would say definitely another great game. Been impressed by both games so far this season, and this team is just showing new things every game. Tonight, we saw great special teams, great, outstanding defense, and another solid game for the offense.
Yeah, once again, Baylor have put together and built a fine football team with a lot of facets to it, offensively and defensively and special teams. And, I'm just so proud, Alex. We've built a program over here, and these kids are playing hard, and they're confident in what they're doing, and they believe in the system that we've established. And it's a pretty thing to see. And, the game seems so long because Baylor can strike at any moment, man. They've got game breakers that can take the ball the distance and quarterbacks that can throw the ball vertically down the field, and just, a defense is just out of this world. So, I'm just proud to see that our program have come this far, and it's taken us a good while to get there. And it just showed that hard work on the behalf of the coaches and the young men has paid off, and I'm just proud to be a Red Raider tonight.
Definitely. And one thing we need to mention is, as you said, the coaching. The play calling tonight was absolutely spectacular. They were unpredictable. The balance was incredible. The players just performed the plays that the coaches called to a T, but the coaches really just started this game out, gave the basis, and the players just executed. It was a really great coaching game today.
It really was. And, the thing that you're able to look out and you see is, you see that our kids are really prepared, and that's just hard work and practice. And, our kids are comfortable, and we haven't come up against anything yet that we haven't seen. And just, it's really encouraging going into conference play to know that we've got a young team, but we've got a good young team. And, expectations are high at Baylor School every year now. There's no going back. I tell people constantly, don't be looking for us to go back, because we're not going back. We're going forward.
Definitely, and we showed that tonight. To wrap it up tonight, folks, we want to present the Darrell White Athletic Training Tough Player of the Game. The Darrell White Tough Player of the Game is brought to you by Darrell White Athletic Training. If you want to develop your athletic ability or do not have athletic ability and would like to develop it, call Darrell White Athletic Training, where first we sacrifice, then we excel. Call 423-838-0054. Darrell, you said it tonight. Who are we giving it to?
Man, you got to go with the kicker, man. And, and 4 for 4 and 7 for 7 on touchbacks. And, just an outstanding job, Alex, when, we got down in the zone and we had to come away with points. That's 4 times 3, that's 12, that's 16, 12 points, and, 2 touchdowns that, that he put on the board when we struggled to get into the end zone. And, what a great weapon. And when you can always count on getting 3, that makes you even more of a dangerous team. And I'm just glad to see that Raphael have picked up right where Enrique have left off. Yeah. And we've built on it, and just proud, man. And we've got to give it to him tonight based on his performance.
That will do it. Raphael Gaglianone will receive the Darrell White Athletic Training Tough Player of the Game tonight here at Red Eder Field, Heywood Stadium. Your Red Raiders wrap it up 34-13. Final score, continuing us to 2-0 in the season. Next week we have
Father Ryan
here. That will be certainly a great game.
Absolutely.
First conference game of the year. It'll be intense. It'll be a good game. Can't wait.
Absolutely. Peace.
All right. You want me
Let's give them to them. Yeah, you want to give them to them, or you want me to? You keep them. Yeah. Let's give that way. We won't have to worry about it. We'll give them first.
Local region scores. Here the Bears lost 34-13 final to Baylor, and they'll be at Saudi Daisy next week on the road again. Finally get home against Cleveland Knights. Took it on the chin again, 41-26 the final there. Knox got exploded in the second half of that. It was McMinn County beating McCauley 2014 the final there. Next week McMinn beat Ocean Gray and another big game there.
If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again. If you need help, hang up and then dial your operator. If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again. If you need help, hang up and then dial your operator.
Takes their first loss. It means they'll be hosting Polk County next week. Porky, the Braves are up